back at Georgetown High School. We're almost ready for tip-off. We should have the national anthem here shortly. But first, do we have some starters, Phil?
Yes, for the Lady Green Devils, we have 1, McKenna Shelton, a senior. 3, Tatum Grooms, also a senior. Carly Kennedy, a senior, wearing 4. Emma Pistol, a sophomore, wearing 10. And 23, Elizabeth Raines, a sophomore. For the homestanding Lady G-Men, number 1, Josie McKibben. Number 3, Lizzie Cahall. Number 5, Morgan Preston. 12, Layla Gollett. And Aaron Stansberry, 20, a senior. Gollett was a senior as well. Preston, a junior. Cahall, a senior. And McKibben, a sophomore.
All right, we're getting ready to honor America, so we'll come back right after this on C103.
Gotcha.
Let's do 3.
4.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103, weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
At the studio for me tonight will be Lily Randolph. She's our producer, our TV producer for Good Guys Radio TV, Mr. Matt Hildebrand. Thanksgiving is closer than you think. Listen in for your chance to bag a bird with our annual turkey shoot. We'll be back to shoot those turkeys early on Monday with Matt in the morning. So we got our starters, Phil. You got officials for tonight's game as well?
Yes, our officials for the girls' game is Brandon Bloomfield, Nicholas Bloomfield, and Glenn Fisher. I believe I've seen all of them. I know Glenn is a member of our local officials association based out of Mount Orb here as well.
We talked about the players here and what, especially what Georgetown is returning. For North Adams, Caitlin Berger was an all-conference selection last year for North Adams, along with, I think, Kenley Jones and Haley Brand, but Caitlin will be returning as an all-conference player. For the Georgetown Lady G-Men, Josie McKibben was second team. Lizzie Cowhall was first team. Morgan Preston was first team. Gabrielle Ernst was first team. So they are returning some really good core players for the Lady G-Men. A lot for Coach Wells to work with here. They are making the announcements of the various rosters and starters tonight for these two games right now. We'll be ready to tip this off here in about a minute, so we're going to send it back for one more quick ad. We'll be right back after this on C103.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937 378-6314.
We're ready for tip-off here at Georgetown High School between the North Adams Lady Green Devils and the Lady G-Men from Georgetown. We've got basketball action lined up for you for the next couple of weeks here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Next Friday, join us for the Shack Boys basketball preview. Game 1 tips off at 5 p.m. coming to you from Peebles High School. The informal coaches poll that was held this year, we got a rankings there for the Shack, I guess. Phil?
We'll do the girls in the big school division. North Adams was picked to be 1. That was a unanimous pick, by the way. Lynchburg Clay would finish 2nd, Eastern Brown 3rd, West Union 4th, and Peebles last. In the small school division, Fayetteville was picked to be number 1, then White Oak, Fairfield, Ripley, and then followed by Manchester. And we had the girls preview last night. So.
And again, that's an informal coaches poll. We'll see a lot of things can happen over the season.
Exactly.
Georgetown comes out in their home white uniforms with black numerals outlined in gold. North Adams in their away forest green, I believe it is, forest green, hunter green maybe.
North Adams green is what
Adams
everybody in Adams County says.
North Adams green with white numerals outlined in gold. Tip-off goes to North Adams, controlled by Carly Kennedy. McKenna Shelton will take the ball. Cross midcourt, gives it over to Carly Kennedy. Nice screen there by Emma Pistol. Drive in the middle, it's stolen away by McKibben, but North Adams able to recover it. McKenna Shelton with the ball, gives it back out to Grooms. Grooms now dribbles over to the wing. Looking inside, can't get it a pass in there, gets it outside now to, that was Elizabeth Raines, and yep, she took a couple steps. Turnover, North Adams.
So 2 turnovers for North Adams, 1 for Georgetown here in the first 27 seconds of this half.
You're not very generous. You give them a turnover for that little loose ball there and they're in.
Yep.
All right.
1 each way.
All right.
Just call me David Dugan.
Preston with the ball down toward the baseline, gives it up to Stansberry. Stansberry tries to go up for a shot, comes back down with the ball, a travel, another turnover.
I guess I should explain myself quickly on that. Mr. Dugan, when I kept stats for him when my daughter was playing, his stats and mine were never the same when he went and checked them on Monday morning. So,
coming back across midcourt will be the North Adams Lady Green Devils. Controlling it will be Kennedy. Back out to Tatum Grooms. You're going to hear from Coach Davis because we're on that side of the bench as he likes to get vocal, talk to his girls while they're on the floor. Coming around, Raines works off that screen, but she throws the ball away, stolen by Aaron Stansberry. McKibben brings the ball now up for Georgetown. Gives it over to the wing. There's a shot from the other side. No good. Rebound goes to the Lady Green Devils. Controlled by McKenna Shelton. She brings the ball all the way back up left-handed. Nice pass underneath, but there's going to be a foul before that happens. Phil?
Foul's going to be on number 5. That would be Morgan Preston, her first, team's first. A little shove there on Shelton as she went by her, trying to get the layup.
Great pass by Shelton underneath, but doesn't count because the foul happened before that pass. Underneath the basket, ball gets away, turnover North Adams. Nice pressure there by Georgetown. Still no score, 6:35 here to go in the first quarter. As I said, this is an exhibition game, and the girls are going to play like that for a little bit until they get their legs underneath them. Ball goes out to McKibben on the wing, gets it inside to Preston. Back out to Gullet. Now back to McKibben. Reset the offense. Preston has it now up top, gets it inside to the paint. Stansberry looks for a shot but didn't take it. Back out to McKibben. 3, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to North Adams. She's tied up, but she's able to control it. Back now, Shelton goes the other way.
And a second quick foul on Morgan Preston there. That's her second, team second for Georgetown.
And we're going to have a substitution because of that second foul, Phil.
Coming in is Gabrielle Ernst, number 21. She will be replacing Morgan Preston.
Ernst, one of those good quality. She looks like somebody else. Yeah, Morgan Preston. Someone else was coming out. There was confusion on who was coming out there.
Yep.
We knew it was going to be Preston.
Yep.
Drive now in by Carly Kennedy. Goes to the baseline. Turnaround jump. No good. Rebound underneath to North Adams and 1. That was Emma Pistol with that rebound and put back.
And that foul's going to be on Stansberry. Aaron Stansberry, her first, team third.
First basket of the game goes to North Adams. They take a 2-0 lead, 5:50 to go in the first quarter. The and one now for Emma Pistol is up and good. Emma Pistol 3, Georgetown 0. Early on in the first quarter of this foundation game. Inside now, stolen away by North Adams. Going the other way will be Emma Pistol, but she loses the ball. Good recovery by North Adams, and Emma Pistol commits the foul.
And that will be North Adams' first foul, Emma Pistol. Coming in for North Adams will be 13, Ava Pistol, replacing her sister.
Wouldn't be a normal game without everybody having the same last name in these games. We got to figure out who's who out there. But
exactly.
Georgetown brings it up. That was Gabrielle Ernst, speaking of sister acts. Shot goes up. It's no good on that shot. I believe that was Stansberry. Georgetown will take it out underneath their own basket. Another substitution, Phil.
In for North Adams, 14, Jada Harrison, a freshman, making her first appearance tonight as well.
Cowhall has the ball underneath the basket. It's partially blocked, I believe. I'm blocked by a referee, and that's the first mention of can't see the referee or through the referee on the first game of the year. Coming back the other way will be North Adams. Out front will be McKenna Shelton. Goes to the wing, gives it over to Harrison. Turnover there as Ava Pistol tried to drive down, lost the control. Stolen by Georgetown. Now we're going the other way. Here comes Gabby Ernst. Into the corner will be Cowhall. Back to Stansberry. Stansberry up and in.
First basket for Georgetown, Aaron Stansberry.
3-2 now. North Adams leads. Inside to Tatum Grooms. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes to Georgetown. But Georgetown can't handle it. McKibben loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover back to North Adams.
And we got another sub for Georgetown, number 14, Lilla Loudon coming in. She is replacing Aaron Stansberry. Aaron's the only one I believe that shot other than the three-pointers for Georgetown.
Shelton now with the ball back up top for North Adams. We're going to have probably a 3-second call. Yeah, it looks like Ava Pistol is in there a little too long. 3-second call. 4:36 left here in the first quarter. Coach Davis is already not happy.
Well, I'll tell you why he's not happy. 7 turnovers. And we're not halfway through the first quarter.
Again, exhibition game. There's a strip ball, but it's recovered by Georgetown. And then it gets stripped again. Another turnover. Going the other way will be Jada Harrison. Her layup is no good. Good rebound there by Ava Pistol. Her putback is good. And it's 5-2 North Adams. Halfway mark here of the first quarter, 4 minutes to go. As McKibben has the ball, nice pressure defense, gets it down to the baseline. She's double teamed. That would be Lilla Loudon, and there's a foul.
That foul's going to be against North Adams. We'll see who it here's. Foul's going to be on number 3, Tatum Grooms with the hold. Her first, team second for North Adams.
Gemma Burrows makes an appearance now in the game, replacing Leela Gullett. Ball comes back in now for Georgetown underneath their own basket. Out to McKibben, now around to Burrows, back to the corner. Ball was tipped by North Adams. North Adams playing some very intense swarming defense there, Phil.
Yep, pretty much man-to-man, and usually when somebody picks it up out at the top, they've been doubling up on that person really quick.
Ernst with the ball on the wing, drives in, layup is good. 5-4 now North Adams leads. 1 point lead. Drive in by, I think that was Kennedy. Yes, it was.
Yes.
Her drive in, she's fouled.
And the foul's going to be on 14, Lilla Loudon. That'll be her first, team fourth for Lady G men. Kennedy at the line, first time tonight.
First free throw is up and good. Make it a 6-4 ball game.
In for North Adams, making return, Elizabeth Raines replacing Tatum Grooms. Kennedy at the line for her second.
Second free throw is up and good.
Also in for North Adams, number 12, Allie McCann, replacing Carly Kennedy.
Back to a 3-point lead for North Adams. 7-4, 3 minutes, 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. McKibben now with a shot from the wing. A three-pointer's up, no good. Long rebound out to the foul line. Bounces around, goes to North Adams. Georgetown's not getting second chances right now, and I'm sure that's something Coach Wells will have to work on. Drive in by Harrison. Her layup is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll be North Adams' ball underneath the basket. Allie McCann will take the ball out underneath the basket. Looks inside to Pistol. Ball goes long, though. Harrison recovers. Back inside to Pistol. She put the ball in her pocket, and she's going to get called for the travel. Happened right in front of the referee, right through the lane. So they saw that one happen. Another turnover for North Adams. Here comes Ernst now with the ball. Coming back to the top to McKibben. Rotate around. Shot on the corner. That was Cal Hall. Her shot's no good. Rebound goes to McCann for North Adams. Gets the ball down, but they throw it away. McKibben now comes back. Nice lane all the way in. Good layup. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound goes underneath. There's a tie-up or a foul? Foul.
Foul's going to be on Elizabeth Raines. That will be her first. Team third for North Adams. Back in Carly Kennedy for the Lady Green Devils.
Underneath will be Cal Hall. She gets inside to Gemma Burrows. Her layup is up and good.
Burrows with her first basket. 6 now for the Lady G-men.
Three-pointer now the other way will be Carly Kennedy. It's no good. Rebound goes all the way out to McKibben. She turns around and drives back the other direction. Guarded by Harrison. McKibben drives all the way down the baseline, gets it back out. Now a three-pointer from Ernst. No good. It's not touched. It goes out of bounds. North Adams will recover. Ernst took a spill after that three-pointer, but no call by the referees. Harrison brings the ball back up for North Adams now. 7-6 the score. Harrison loses the ball but is able to recover. Now the ball goes toward the corner. McCann for a three-pointer. No good. Rebound goes to Ernst. Coming back the other way now quickly. Had someone underneath but takes it all the way back. No good. Can't get that to fall. Nice job by Ernst, but couldn't get it to fall. Good recovery. Knocks the ball away but can't get it. That was Ava Pistol coming back the other way for North Adams. Ernst tried to steal it from behind, knocks it out of bounds.
Coming in for Georgetown will be number 34, Jade Osmond, making her first appearance. Forgot to check in, but since it's early in the year, she's coming in for McKibben, number 1.
A little embarrassment there for her. She'll get over that pretty quickly.
A freshman mistake.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen seniors do it too, though. So.
Yep, exactly.
Ball goes underneath. There's a foul against Georgetown.
And that foul's going to be on Gemma Burrows. That'll be her first. That's the team 5th foul, so we're going to be in the 2-shot fouls. Also coming back in for Georgetown, 20, Aaron Stansberry.
We're going to have free throws now.
2. Oh, there we go. They're figuring it out. The referees are figuring it out. Everybody's got to get in the flow. That was a last year change in the rules.
And I've already forgotten. When everybody's talking about 5 fouls, I forgot what was going on there. Thought maybe she already had 5 personal fouls. At the free throw line will be Elizabeth Raines. Her first one is up and good. 8-6, North Adams now leads. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go. Second free throw is good. Back to a 3-point lead. They're perfect on the free throw line, aren't they?
Yep. They are 5 for 5.
Ernst walks the ball up for Georgetown. Inside to Osmond. Osmond can't handle the pass. It's stolen away and then tied up by Stansberry, but Stansberry's going to get called for the foul.
And that will be Stansberry's second foul.
And that will put North Adams back at the line. Fouls are piling up already here in this first quarter. Again, it doesn't count, but we're going to call it anyway. Elizabeth Raines at the line. Sorry, Phil.
I was just looking to see who was at the line.
Free throws up and good. 4-point lead now. 10-6 will be the lead.
Leela Gullett back in for the Lady G-men replacing Stansbury.
Free throws no good. Rebound goes to Georgetown. Lizzie Cowhall will bring the ball up for the Lady G-men. To the wing, now inside, back out to Cowhall. She drives in, 5-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound, but it's tied up. I believe it's going to stay Georgetown ball.
Yes.
Ernst will take it out underneath the basket. The outside now to Cowhall, now back around to Osmond, now back into Ernst. Thought about a three, passed it up, and we're going to have a foul. There's about 4 or 5 girls down in that corner where Ernst was. She couldn't get a shot clean, and then the foul was called on North Adams. Right, Phil?
Yes, foul's going to be on Allie McCann. That will be her first, team 4th for the Lady Green Devils.
Almost didn't get the ball in. They were able to get it in to Loudon. Loudon gets it out to Ernst. Ernst with a three, no good. Rebound, nice hustle there for Cowhall. Gets it inside to Osmond. Osmond turns around, shot, no good. Rebound goes to Ernst. Ernst goes back out to Osmond. Osmond with a jumper, good.
Jade Osmond with her first basket, probably her first basket of her varsity career.
10-8 now, North Adams leads. All the way in will be Carly Kennedy. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled. Excuse me, that's not Kennedy, that's Harrison, Jada Harrison.
Fouls on 14. That will be on Lila Loudon, her second. So Georgetown has 3 ladies with 2 fouls each already, and we're not done with the first quarter.
Jada Harrison at the line shooting 2. First one is up and good. Substitutions now for both teams.
For Georgetown, we have Chloe Enlow and Gabrielle Ernst. And
McKenna Shelton for North Adams
yes.
comes in. Second free throw is no good. Rebound gets tipped around, and they're going to call it Georgetown ball. Right after Thanksgiving, it's Small Business Saturday. The holiday shopping season is ramping up, and we'd like to remind you to help support our great local businesses by shopping small and local and thanking them for all the great things they do for our communities. Shot, three-pointer from Osmond's no good. Rebound goes to Ava Pistol. And the ball gets thrown away. It's going to be a turnover. Osmond will take the ball out right in front of her bench, gets it into McKibben. McKibben now brings the ball up across midcourt. Inside to Gullett. Gullett loses the ball, but it's tipped by Pistol. Open, give me a three-pointer because he's standing on three-point line.
Yep. The pass that time went to Georgetown player's foot.
Yep.
Her teammate did not make a good pass.
Ernst has the ball out three-point line, gets it inside to Enlow. Enlow dribbles it out of bounds. 16 seconds left here in this first quarter. 11-8 North Adams leads. McKenna Shelton back in the game now. Takes the ball all the way down. Her layup is no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It will stay North Adams ball. Yeah, I think it is. I didn't see a signal.
I think he was waiting to see if the other official was going to tell him something different.
8 seconds to go. Inside now to Pistol. Nice pass inside to Raines. Raines can't get it to fall. Rebound goes up. There's going to be another foul because why not? 2 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
Foul's going to be on Ava Pistol. That will be her first. That is now North Adams' 5th team foul. Is that Gemma Burrows?
That's Gullett, I believe.
Gullett, yes.
She'll shoot 2 free throws. Miss Gullett will.
First foul shots of the night for Georgetown.
First one is up, no good, little right. 2.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
She was looking for that nail there at the center of the circle there where she wants to put her foot.
She takes her time, several dribbles, several movements of the feet. Gets her foot set there. And second free throw coming. We're going to have a lane violation. No, it doesn't matter. It's a good free throw. Ball's in now, and then we're going to have the buzzer, and I think they're going to call it. That's the end of the first quarter here in Georgetown High School. North Adams leads 11-9. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
And we're back ready for second quarter action here at Georgetown High School, the annual foundation game exhibition match between the North Adams Lady Green Devils and the Georgetown Lady G-Men. Chris Blanton here along with Phil Ronimus, Matt Hildebrand, and Lily Randolph. Who's out on the court there, Phil?
We have Shelton, Grooms, Kennedy, Harrison, and Ava Pistol for North Adams. For Manchester. Morgan Preston, Lizzie Cowhall, Gabrielle Ernst, Josie McKibben, and I'm missing number 20, Stansbury's back out there again.
Ball gets passed around over to the wing. It's knocked out of bounds by Georgetown. We're going to have a timeout here from Georgetown High School. We'll be back right after this on C103.
It's a 30.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Here's the bad thing about that first quarter. 19 turnovers between the two teams.
20 points, 19 turnovers.
Yeah.
It's an exhibition game, folks.
Right.
These stats do not count, thankfully, for both teams here. Ball comes in to Emma Pistol, gets it out to Harrison. Harrison drives around, gets it back out to Shelton. Harrison, a freshman out there, getting some quality playing time. Going to play some quality minutes here for Coach Davis. Gets the ball stolen by McKibben. Josie McKibben all the way back in. And good. Tie ball game. First tie of the game since it was 0-0. North Adams led the entire first quarter. Coming back the other way quickly will be North Adams. Shot goes up by Tatum Grooms. It's no good. On the rebound, the scrum happens, and there's a foul.
Foul's going to be on Morgan Preston, her third. Allie McCann in for North Adams, replacing Carly Kennedy, and 22, Gemma Burrows back in for the Lady G-Men.
I don't see Morgan Preston out there, so I assume she came back out with those 3 fouls. She'll probably sit the rest of this half. Grooms with a turnaround shot underneath. It's up and good, and North Adams retakes the lead 13-11, excuse me.
That's Tatum's first basket. She needs to get going. She was a big part of their team last year on a lot of rebounds and scoring.
Nice defense there for North Adams. Forces the turnover. Now we have fast break 3-on-1, but outstanding defense by Cowhall, is able to knock the ball away before Shelton's able to get a shot off. Ball goes out of bounds. North Adams ball. Inside now to Emma Pistol, and she's going to walk. Turnover North Adams. Emma, sophomore, she's going to have to, she and Tatum Grooms are both going to have to take up the slack for the missing Caitlin Berger.
Right.
Inside for North Adams. Shot's partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. North Adams does not recover it, so Georgetown will get the ball back underneath their basket. 13-11, 6 minutes, 33 seconds here to go in the second quarter. Ball goes inside to Stansberry. Stansberry able to get away from the defender, gets the ball over to Burrows. Burrows gets it out, but there's a foul before that pass happens.
Foul's going to be on Emma Pistol. That's going to be her second. First team foul of this quarter for North Adams. One also on Preston for Georgetown.
Inbounds ball was tipped. The pass was tipped, stolen by North Adams, but Georgetown able to get the ball back right away. Drive inside by Ernst. Her layup is no good. On the rebound, we're going to have a foul.
Foul's going to be on Cahall, her first, team second here. Harrison out.
Carly Kennedy, yep.
Back in for North Adams.
Both teams are, as we talked about in the pregame, are going to use their bench and have done so. Plenty of subs so far in this game. A lot of fouls happening, so we're getting people in and out. Ball goes underneath the basket. It's stolen away, but I think it's going to stay. Goes out of bounds. Oh, yeah, it's going to go Georgetown ball, so turnover North Adams.
It's 4 turnovers for North Adams in this quarter.
Coach Davis will need something to talk about practice tomorrow.
Right,
it's not going to be just an easy day. Ball's tipped away, goes back across midcourt, but able to recover will be Cowhall. Three-pointer from the corner, from the wing, from Ernst is no good. Ball goes long, out of bounds. It'll go to North Adams. Phil, you're able to watch the preview of the girls last night. Anything stick out in your mind?
Fayetteville sort of surprised me as far as quickness. Not a lot of height, but my gosh, they were quick. And White Oak and Peebles actually were better than I think a lot of people gave them credit for. The trouble with White Oak is numbers.
Ball goes underneath to North Adams, and it's going to be a foul on Georgetown.
On Stansberry, and that's going to be her third. And for Georgetown, 12, Leela Gollad. I'll get that right. And 23, Elizabeth Raines back in for North Adams.
Well, Coach Wells talked about how he's able to get 7 to 9 girls in and out of the game. He's getting that tested, that theory right off the bat with all these fouls. Ball goes back out to Shelton, gets it back into Tatum Grooms. Tatum Grooms with a nice drive in, little baby hook shot. It's up and good, and back to a 4-point lead for North Adams, 15-11.
Tatum's actually the leading scorer now for the Lady Green Devils.
McKibben drives down. Excellent ball handling by McKibben, but her pass goes awry. Ball goes into Tatum Grooms, who wraps it up, but they call it jump ball. Dual possession. I call it jump ball.
Yep. I'm old school like you, Chris.
It's going to be North Adams ball. A little confusion between the referees and the scores table. Scores table gets it corrected. North Adams ball. So I guess that's a turnover.
Yep.
McKibben's a really good ball handler. She came on midseason last year as a freshman, played mostly JV to start out with. I watched her come on strong as a freshman at the varsity level. So Coach Wells is relying on her, relying on Josie to set this offense as a point guard. North Adams ball goes out of bounds off of a Georgetown defender. They'll take it back out. There, Allie McCann with the ball gets it inside to Tatum. Tatum goes turnaround, and she double dribbled. Turnover North Adams. Ernst now brings the ball up for Georgetown. Gets it inside. Ball gets tipped by the defenders. Good defense by North Adams. And they're going to call Tatum for an offensive foul. North Adams not happy. She was surrounded by 2 or 3 Georgetown Lady G-men trying to clear herself And I guess she threw an elbow, or yep, that's what the referee's signaling to the bench.
Above your shoulders, that's an automatic foul. And it can be technical, or it can be intentional as well, or flagrant, depending on how it goes.
Well, the crowd behind us already. Another another not checking in at the scores table. The crowd behind us already in midseason form, not happy with the referee's call.
And that's Ava Pistol coming in for Tatum Grooms.
Shot from the wing now from Cow Hall is no good, a three-pointer. Rebound goes to Ernst. Back out to Burrows. Burrows gets it to Cow Hall. Back to Ernst from the three-pointer from the wing, or the corner, is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Georgetown ball. And we're going to have a timeout by Georgetown here, and we'll come back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com. Snappy Delivery.
We're back at Georgetown High School. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the first half. It's 15-11. North Adams leads. They have led basically the entire game. There was a tie at the beginning of the second quarter, but North Adams led the first quarter and has taken the lead again here in the second, leading by 4 points. Cowhall will take the ball out underneath the basket, gets it out to Ernst. Ernst kicks it out to McKibben. McKibben looking for a lane, can't get one. Nice shutdown by North Adams, but we're going to get a foul on the drive by Ernst. That foul, Phil, is on North Adams.
Yeah, I believe they called on Ava Pistol. I don't know if we had the team going the wrong way out of the timeout or something on a dead ball or what.
Scores table said it must have been, there's something on the floor where their referee went over and picked it up.
Oh, okay.
So good looking out for the scores table here to mention that. Josie McKibben with a nice drive. Her teammate wasn't ready for that pass. Burrows mishandled that ball. Good pass. Turnover. North Adams goes the other way. Nice pass underneath to Tatum, but Tatum can't handle it. And the ball goes out toward Georgetown's way. A couple of good passes. Unfortunately, the receivers weren't quite ready for those passes.
Yeah. I think that was off Carly Kennedy instead of Tatum. She's on the bench.
Thank you for that. Back out top to Burrows. Burrows gets the ball knocked away by Allie McCann, but then Allie McCann's a recovery foul.
And that's going to be Allie's second foul as well. Coming back in is Jada Harrison, replacing Allie McCann. Georgetown ball right in front of us.
Well, if you don't finish tonight with a couple fouls, you're not trying very hard.
Right. At the rate we're going, we may be done earlier than 4 quarters.
Inside now to Gullett. Gullett with a turnaround, but she gets it outside to Cowhall, but they're going to call someone for 3 seconds. I don't know if that was Gullett or someone else in there, but 3-second call is the call.
That was a little delayed, wasn't it? Back in for Georgetown 14, Lila Loudon. She's replacing 22, Gemma Burrows.
Kenneth Shelton will bring the ball up for the lady. 3:23 left here in the second quarter, and we have another foul.
Foul's going to be on Josie McKibben. That will be her first, team third for Georgetown here in this quarter. Actually, team fourth.
One more foul. We'll be back at the free throw line for both teams. Back over the other way goes to Jada Harrison. Harrison gets it back to Shelton. Shelton up top. Nice pass inside, but it's stolen away by good defense at Gabrielle Ernst. She takes it the other way, Layup is up, no good. Rebound goes to Pistol, and they're going to call her for a double dribble. Nice effort there by Pistol, just a little mistake there.
Yep.
We'll try to talk to both coaches after the game. If they'll talk to us, we'll see. Inside now, nice pass into Gullett. Gullett, her layup is no good. Rebound goes off North Adams' leg and will stay here at Georgetown's end. 2 minutes, 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 15-11 the score. North Adams leads over the Georgetown Lady G-men. Cowhall takes it out of bounds, gives it inside to McKibben. McKibben's layup, little circus shot, it's no good. Rebound goes North Adams. Going the other way now will be Carly Kennedy and not Tatum Grooms. Pistol inside, her turnaround layup is good. And that is a 6-point lead now for North Adams, the largest of the game.
And that was the Ava Pistol that time. Like Chris said, we got too many pistols.
Did I say the wrong first name, or did I just say the last name?
You just said the last name.
Stolen by North Adams, goes the other way. Shelton with a miss, and it's recovered by Harrison. Her layup is good, and Georgetown calls a timeout. We'll be back right after this on C103.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
Welcome back to second quarter action, the first of two in a doubleheader tonight. The foundation games, exhibition games between Georgetown and North Adams. First game now, 2:20 left to go in the second quarter. North Adams leads now by 8 points after that fast break turnover and points by Jada Harrison. 19-11 the score, and Gabrielle Ernst will bring the ball up for the Georgetown Lady G-men. Gives it out to Loudon. Loudon turns the ball over on a pass, stolen by North Adams. We're going to go the other way. Coach Davis wants him to push it, and Carly Kennedy can't handle the pass. Georgetown ball.
Still got 2 minutes left to go in this second quarter.
Shot on the wing from Loudon is no good. Rebound goes to Gabby Ernst. She gets the ball back out to the top of the key. Drives in, kicks it over to Osmond, who's now in the game. Osmond gets trapped, but turns the ball over on a pass inside. Stolen. Now going the other way will be Jada Harrison. Kicks it out to Carly Kennedy for three. But before she takes the shot, she took an extra step and a turnover. Back-to-back turnovers in the corner by Carly Kennedy.
Coming in for Georgetown, 25, Chloe Enlow. She's replacing Leela Gullett. I'm going.
One of those.
Maybe we'll get this. Well, depends on how many times you and I'm going to be down here this year.
Osmond with the ball out on the wing, gives it back out top to Ernst. Ernst back to Osmond. Osmond for three, no good. Right off the front, but nice rebound by Enlow. Her putback is no good. Ball gets tipped around. Enlow again. Her putback again is no good. And we're going to have a foul going the other way. Adams ball.
And that foul is going to be on 25, Chloe Enlow. That will be her first.
Insult to injury after those two missed layups. She gets the foul on the rebound. Enlow does. We're going to go to the free throw line because that's team 5 for Georgetown.
Yes.
Looks like McKenna Shelton will be at the line shooting 2. 1 minute, 15 seconds here to go in the first half, second quarter. First free throw is up short, no good. .75 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw is up and good. 20-11 now, a 9-point lead for North Adams.
That was McKenna Shelton's first point of the evening.
Well, tried a little Euro step, but lost her footing. Turnover there, Gabby Ernst. She was anticipating some contact, I think. Something there, it was different. turnover by Jada Harrison will go now the other way toward Georgetown. That's Gemma Burrows with the ball. She gets double teamed, trapped, and it's going to be a dual possession / jump ball. It's going to stay Georgetown ball. Coming up at halftime in just under a minute, we'll have some stats for you. We'll recap what's been going on. You'll hear from Lily Randolph back in the studio. And right on the inbounds pass, we have a two-pointer from Gabby Ernst to make it 20-13. North Adams leads by 7. Kenna Shelton takes the ball back the other way, 39 seconds to go. Jada Harrison now over to Carly Kennedy. Thought about a 3, but drives in, gets it inside to Pistol. Pistol with a shot, and she's fouled on the shot, I think. Either way, she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
Foul's going to be on Chloe Enlow. That will be her second, both here in this quarter.
That would be Ava Pistol at the line, shooting 2. Her first free throw is up and good. 8-point lead now for North Adams, 21-13, 27.6 seconds left here in the half. Second free throw is up, no good, off to the left, fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Georgetown. Osmond with the ball, coming back up, 23 seconds to go. Nice pass underneath to Ernst. Ernst can't handle it, it's stolen away, but yep, they're gonna say a kick. It's gonna stay North Adams, or it's gonna go North Adams ball. Nice pass by Osmond. Couldn't handle it by Ernst. North Adams swarmed on it, stole it away. 15 seconds to go now. Carly Kennedy brings it across midcourt. Inside to Pistol. Pistol's put up is no good. She gets on rebound. Her putback is no good. Jada Harrison saves it. Her shot's no good. And Georgetown will control it, but that's the way the second half or first half ends, 21-13. And we'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Trap.
Welcome back to halftime at Georgetown High School. The Lady Green Devils of North Adams leads the Lady G-Men of Georgetown 21-13. As you can tell from the score, not a lot of offense in that first half, a lot of fouls, a lot of turnovers for both teams. But it is an exhibition game, ladies and gentlemen, so let's get the sea legs out from underneath us. We'll be ready for the first game come next week for both teams. It was North Adams taking the lead right off the bat 2-0 after a minute and a half of the first quarter. They led the entire first quarter. It was 11-9. North Adams led after that first quarter ended. The second quarter, much of the same thing. Georgetown tied it up right off the bat in the second quarter, but North Adams retook the lead and then maintained their lead, built on that lead throughout that second quarter, as much as a 9-point lead. At one point, they now lead by 8 points over the Lady G-Men. The Cincinnati Bengals are looking to bounce back this weekend. Joe Burrow and the boys battle the Chargers tomorrow night in prime time. It'll be on 99.5 The Edge. Coverage begins at 7 p.m., kickoff at 8:20. We talked about the preview last night for the girls. Friday night will be the preview for the boys. First game tips off at 5 o'clock. I believe that first game is West Union boys and Ripley boys, I believe, at 5 p.m. The tip-off show will be just right before that. We'll see who brings that action to you. We'll come back with some stats here shortly as Phil is feverishly working on his statistics for the first half. And we'll come back and we'll talk some more about the first half here from Georgetown High School right after this on C103 Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
Welcome back to the halftime show here from Georgetown High School. It is halftime of the first of 2 games today. Georgetown Lady G-Men trail the North Adams Lady Green Devils 21-13 at the half here in our first game of 2. Joining me now will be Phil Ronimus with some statistics. Phil?
Okay, we're going to do the scoring for North Adams and then any other pertinent facts on them, and then we'll go to Georgetown. Scoring for North Adams in that first half, McKenna Shelton 1 for 2 from the foul line with 1 point. Tatum Grooms with 4, 2, which are 2 2-point goals. Carly Kennedy 2 for 2 from the line. Emma Pistol with 3, a single 2-point goal, 1 for 1 from the foul line. Ava Pistol leading all scorers coming off the bench. She has 2 field goals and 1 for 2 from the foul line for 5. Jada Harrison with 3 points, a single 2-point goal, 1 for 2 from the foul line. And Elizabeth Raines with 3 for 4 from the foul line for their total of 21. 0 for 2 from beyond the arc for 0%. 6 for 19 overall in the half for 31.6%. Inside the arc, they were 2 for 8 in that first quarter, 25%, 4 for 11 in the second quarter, 36.4%. 9 for 13 from the foul line, 69.2%. This is the one they don't want to hear about. 23 turnovers, 11 in the first quarter, 12 in the second for North Adams. But they're leading the game. So that's a look at North Adams. For Georgetown, scoring-wise, Josie McKibben, a single 2-point goal for 2. Morgan Preston, she has not scored. I was looking at the fouls. Leela Gollett, 1 for 2 from the foul line for 1 point. Aaron Stansberry, single 2-point goal for 2. Gabrielle Ernst leading all scorers for Georgetown with 4, 2 2-point goals. Gemma Burrows, 2 points, single 2-point goal. And Jade Alsman, 2 points, a single 2-point goal for their total of 13. They were 0 for 9 from beyond the arc, so no three-pointers made for either team. They were 5 for 16 inside the arc for 31.3% for the half, 3 for 10 in that first half for 30%, 2 for 6 for 33% in that second quarter. 1 for 2 from the foul line, only got to the foul line 2 times, and that was in the first quarter, so 50% there. Again, Coach Wells didn't want to hear this. 8 turnovers first quarter, 9 second quarter, 17. So it's really a battle of the turnovers, Chris.
Well, we kind of have an idea what each coach is talking to him about in there. I don't know what they could say differently to say, hey, don't turn the ball over in the second half. But Georgetown has to make up those 8 points, and they definitely can't turn the ball over anymore. So we'll come back. We'll wrap up the halftime show here from Georgetown High School right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action from Georgetown High School. North Adams Lady Green Devils lead the Georgetown Lady G-Men 21-13. Phil was referring to the stats here a little bit ago, and the one that stood out to me was the fact that Morgan Preston is held scoreless in that first half, but it's not surprising because she had 3 fouls early on, didn't play most of the second quarter. So we'll see if she makes a recovery and scores here better opportunities for her in the second half. So, Phil, do we know who's coming out for each team?
Yeah, for North Adams, we have McKenna Shelton, Tatum Grooms, Carly Kennedy, Emma Pistol, and Elizabeth Raines. For Georgetown, we have Josie McKibben, Lizzie Cahall, Morgan Preston, Aaron Stansberry, and Gabrielle Ernst.
Thank you, Phil. Starting the second half will be North Adams with the ball. Driving in will be Emma Pistol, and her shot is blocked. She recovers but goes out of bounds. It'll go Georgetown ball. Georgetown will be going left to right, or excuse me, right to left across your radio dial. North Adams going left to right. Shot from the corner will be from Morgan Preston. It's no good. Fast break down the other way. Carly Kennedy gets it underneath to Tatum Grooms. Her layup is up and good.
Tatum's Grooms opens the scoring in the second half for both teams. Now has 6 on the evening.
Georgetown did not get back on that missed three-pointer. They almost throw the ball away again. And almost throw it away again. 2 chances there for North Adams to steal the ball. Can't quite control it. Georgetown able to control. Back out top now to Lizzie Cowhall. Oh, she almost walked, but threw the ball away. Kennedy now with the ball, gives it to Shelton. Back to Kennedy. Give and go. Her layup is good. Now that is a 12-point lead, now the largest of the game for North Adams. And Coach Wells has seen enough. He just sent 5 girls up to the scores table. Yep. Drive in by Preston. She gets tied up right away by Tatum Grooms. It's going to stay Georgetown ball, and we have mass substitutions for Georgetown.
And in for Georgetown is Leela Gollett, Lila Loudon, Gemma Burrows, Corey Enlow, and Jade Osman.
Ball comes inside to Loudon underneath. Her layup is up and good. 25-15 now the score. Offense a little bit better in this third quarter for both teams.
Loudon's first field goal there for the evening.
Shelton was trying to get the ball underneath. Tipped away by Georgetown. North Adams will retain possession. Elizabeth Raines now with the ball out of bounds. Tatum Grooms flashes the ball, gets the pass from inbounds. Dribbling out top, guarded by Jade Osmond. Now over to Carly Kennedy. Screen set by Tatum, give and go, pick and roll. Her layup is up and good, and she's fouled.
Foul will be on Jade Osmond. Team's first of this half. Tatum Grooms at the line. First time at the line for her tonight.
Her free throw's up and good. 28-15 now the score. North Adams leads by 13.
And she scored 5 here early in this third quarter for North Adams.
6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Underneath the basket goes Georgetown. Shot is up by Loudon. It's no good. Rebound goes to North Adams, and on the rebound there's a foul against Georgetown.
Foul's going to be on Lila Loudon. That will be her third. Georgetown's racking up the fouls.
Shelton will bring the ball back up for North Adams. Crosses midcourt. Nice little pass under to Kennedy, but Kennedy can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll go Georgetown way. That's a lot of plays that are going to that corner.
Yes.
Carly Kennedy's there, but there seems to be a lot of turnovers there. So.
Yeah. I don't know if they're leading her too far, or she's slowing down or something when the pass is thrown.
Jade Osmond picks the ball up on the dribble up at the logo, and Matt Wells will call a timeout. We're going to come back right after this on C103.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
It drives now in toward the paint, passes it back out to Loudon. And it's stolen by McKenna Shelton. Shelton loses her footing, can't control the ball. Ball's taken away by Georgetown. Now back out to Jade Osmond. And we're going to have a moving screen, I believe.
Yep. That foul will be on Chloe Enlow. That will be her third for Georgetown.
Well, on the bingo card, that's finally the moving screen. We didn't have that one yet tonight, so you can mark that one off. Shelton now with the ball, coming across midcourt, wrong sport. Down to Carly Kennedy in the corner again. Carly Kennedy dribbles back out toward the wing. Almost gets tied up by Osmond, and we're going to have a offensive foul on North Adams.
Foul's going to be on Tatum Grooms, hooking from behind. That's her third foul for North Adams.
2 offensive fouls for Tatum Grooms now.
Yep.
So, a little aggressiveness by Tatum is good, but don't want to get yourself in trouble that way. Georgetown now with the ball. Nice feed there to go inside, but Enlow was not ready for that pass. That pass was from Burrows. North Adams goes the other direction. I think that's Raines from the corner for 2.
Yes. Only gave her 2. Foot must have been on the line.
30-15 now the score. North Adams doubles up on Georgetown. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Burrows drives down toward the baseline, loses the handle, turns it over, and she's going to have to. Well, they're all going to step out again. I guess Matt Wells, mass substitution again. See if they've learned their lesson. McKibben, Cowhall, Ernst, Stansberry, and Preston back in for Georgetown. See if that short reprieve on the bench made any difference, yeah. Shelton now with the ball for North Adams, guarded by Cowhall. And we're going to have another foul.
Foul's going to be on Emma Pistol. That will be her third for North Adams.
Coach Davis asking the referees for an explanation on that, but another offensive foul for North Adams. Ernst will come back with the ball, gives it over to McKibben. Out top to Cowhall. Cowhall's looking inside, gets it inside to Stansberry. Stansberry puts the ball down, and it's stolen away by North Adams. Good defense there. Now fast break to Raines. Her layup is blocked. Good recovery by Ernst, but rebound there goes to Tatum, and she's fouled on the rebound.
Foul's going to be on Stansberry. That's her fourth foul for Georgetown. Just got back in the game.
McKenna Shelton goes to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is no good. 30-15 the score. 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Ava Pistol back in for North Adams. And number 14, Lila Loudon back in for Georgetown, replacing 20, Stansberry, with those 4 fouls.
Second free throw for Shelton is good. 31-15 now the score. A 16-point lead now for North Adams. Tatum Grooms is the one who gets the benefit of the seat tonight, or this time, when that substitution that just came in. So both Pistols on the floor now for us. Nice move by Ernst. Dribble drive into the paint, no good. Kick back out for 3, and it's good. There's the first points for Morgan Preston.
And the first 3 of the game. Made 3, let's put it that way.
Back out to Shelton for North Adams. Inside, I can't tell who took that shot. Rebound goes to one of the Pistols. Her putback is no good. Foul on Georgetown. I think the putback was by Emma Pistol. Rebound goes to Ava Pistol, and she's the one that's fouled.
And that is the 4th foul on Morgan Preston as well for Georgetown. Coming in for her is 22, which will be Gemma Burrows.
First free throw is up, no good. Now Burrows gets to come in. Couple substitutions for North Adams as well.
Number Harrison back in, 14, and also number 12, Allie McCann.
Allie McCann, a 5'9" junior. Harrison, a 5, well, we don't know her height, but she's a freshman. Both free throws were no good for North Adams. For Pistol, going the other way now will be Georgetown. There's a nice lane. Cowhall sees it, takes it all the way in, fouled by Carly Kennedy.
That's going to be Carly's first foul.
That's surprising.
Yep. No comment.
Well,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
She's playing very aggressive, but she's been in most of the entire game. So that's.
But you've been watching Carly play now for several years too.
Yeah.
I have.
Well, true. First free throw for Cowhall is good. Make it 19-31 now. North Adams, 32. I missed a point somewhere. 32-19 now the score.
That was Cowhall's first point of the night.
Second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to McCann. McCann gets it out to Harrison. Harrison back down to Carly Kennedy. She dribbles down to the baseline, loses control of the ball. Dual possession. It's going to go Georgetown ball. Carly Kennedy's going to take that place of that Harley Brand, who just everywhere on the court does everything you ask of her.
Yeah, run through a wall if you told her to.
Shot from the wing is from Ernst. Her shot is no good. Rebound underneath to Georgetown. Cowhall puts it back up, no good. Rebound goes to McKenna Shelton. Shelton takes it now the other way. Gets it out to Harrison for 3, no good. Rebound to McKenna Shelton. Her put back. She doesn't make one. She doesn't get a shot there, but I dribble it out of bounds. I was blocked by one of the referees.
I think it went off her foot or somebody's foot or something.
The Southern State Community College season pocket schedules are here. Get one from us tonight. We have several on the table, or one at our many local businesses. Never miss hearing your favorite team on the radio or seeing them on TV. We have a turnover, a travel by Georgetown. North Adams gets the ball back. So if you're here at the game, you're listening, we have travel schedules, pocket schedules, come and get them. Or if you're not listening, you're listening at home, tell your friends that are here, text them and tell them to come get a schedule. Or if you're watching on TV as well. Harrison with a nice drive in. She can't finish. She comes up a little limping, but goes the other way now. McKibben from the wing. Her shot's short. Rebound goes to Georgetown, out of bounds. Knocked out by North Adams. Stay Georgetown ball. Two minutes, 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 32-19 is the score. North Adams leads. Shot from outside will be from Burrows. It's no good. Rebound gets controlled by North Adams, and that'll be at Gabrielle Ernst with the strip and steal and score. Carly Kennedy lines up a three. It's no good. Rebound goes to McKibben. Going the other way now will be Georgetown, and we're going to get a foul on North Adams.
Foul's going to be on McKenna Shelton. That will be her first foul. Team third foul. Fourth foul, excuse me. And for Georgetown, we have 34. Jade Alsman again.
Drive in by Ernst. Her shot is good. Nice little 10-foot jump shot there. Makes it 23-32. Back to a 9-point lead now for North Adams. Harrison with a drive. Her scoop shot is blocked, but she's fouled.
Foul's going to be on 14, Lila Loudon. That will be her fourth foul. Harrison at the line for 2. She's 1 for 2 at this point in time in the game.
First free throw is no good. Substitution for Georgetown now.
Back in for Georgetown, Chloe Enlow replacing Lila Loudon.
Loudon taking a seat with those 4 fouls, replaced by Enlow. Second free throw now for Harrison, up and good. 33-23, back to a 10-point lead now for North Adams. Stay tuned afterwards. We'll hope to talk to both coaches here on this special Foundation night. Stolen away, but Enlow's able to recover it. Back the other way, gets it underneath to McKibben. McKibben comes back out to the corner. Over across now to Ernst. Ernst takes a long jump shot, no good. Rebound, McKenna Shelton puts the ball down on the ground, and we're going to have a dual possession. It's going to stay North Adams ball.
Coming back in for North Adams is Elizabeth Range, 23, replacing Harrison.
We've seen that a lot, though, tonight in this game, that the girls will get the ball and then they'll put it right down on the ground and it'll just be a swarm on that ball. They've got to keep that ball up away from the defenders. Both teams are guilty of that. I'm not picking on one particular team.
Exactly.
Raines at the free throw line gets it. She gets hammered, but no call. Turns the ball over. Going the other way now will be Burrows. Her layup is no good, but she's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Allie McCann.
Just under a minute left here in the third quarter. It's 33-23. North Adams leads. At the free throw line will be Gemma Burrows shooting 2. First free throw is up and good. Make it 33-24.
Burrows now with 3 on the evening.
Second free throw now up and no good. Rebound goes to McKenna Shelton. She puts the ball on the ground, and then there's a tussle on the ground. That looked like it might have hurt a little bit.
Yeah. I say Shelton got her head mashed to the ground.
Yep, they're going to call a foul. Burrows checks on her afterwards, but everything seems to be fine. Shelton good.
Okay, foul on Burrows, her second. You heard the announcer. Possibly you heard the announcer over the mics.
Team 5 fouls now for Georgetown. That'll put McKenna Shelton at the line, shooting 2. First one is no good. Our regular season coverage tips off November 25th with girls action. Fairfield at West Union on C103. Manchester at White Oak on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, so make sure to tune in. Second free throw is no good. Georgetown loses the ball in the other corner, though. Now we're going the other way. Carly Kennedy with the ball across midcourt. Now to McKenna Shelton. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dangerous pass from Kennedy, almost stolen by Jade Osmond. And we're going to have a foul against Georgetown.
Going to be on Ernst with the push in the back.
That'll put Carly Kennedy at the line, shooting 2.
I hope all the games don't go like this, Chris, this year as far as the number of fouls and how early we're shooting, too.
Yeah. That first free throw by Carly Kennedy was good. Jada Harrison came back in for North Adams on that. Second free throw is up and good. It's 35-24 now, an 11-point lead for North Adams. Ernst now will bring the ball back up for Georgetown, gets it into the corner to Inlow. Her two-point jumper is no good. Rebound on the floor, and we're going to have a tie-up. Good matchup here tonight between the SHAC and the SBAAC. Georgetown Lady G-Men trail North Adams Lady Green Devils 35-24, 20 seconds here to go in the third quarter. Ball stolen away by North Adams. Weird lob pass, but it's stolen away by McKinnon. Back going the other way. She takes it all the way into the paint. Her shot is no good. Rebound tipped around, and we're going to have another tie-up. It's going to go North Adams this time. 5.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
There are going to be some young ladies. It's going to be hard to get out of bed to go to church tomorrow, Chris.
There's a lot of action on the floor here. Harrison brings the ball up. 4 seconds, 3 seconds now. Shot by McCann. No good. And that's how we'll end the third quarter, 35-24. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Gotcha.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Right off the bat, out of the gates on the fourth quarter, there's a turnover. Georgetown turns the ball over, and we're going to go the other way. We have a change in the score thanks to the crack staff at North Adams on the scoring table. It is now 34-24. They lost a point. So there's a corrected score, 34-24, and Coach Davis is probably not going to let Katie come back and score anymore, taking points away in the middle of the game. North Adams now with the ball. McCann on the wing, dribbles back around out top to Harrison. She's joined on the floor by Pistol, Carly Kennedy, who drives in. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled, and Tatum Grooms is out there as well for North Adams. Foul is on number 20 for Georgetown, Aaron Stansberry. Phil?
And she is out at the 7:38 mark.
7:38 in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Coming in will be Gemma Burrows for Stansberry at that 5th foul. Carly Kennedy at the line shooting 2. First free throw is up and good, and now we're back to 35-24.
Right.
Joining Burrows on the floor will be Morgan Preston. Second free throw is good, by the way. That would be Gullett, McKibben, and Cowhall. Cowhall brings the ball up now, gives it over to Burrows. 36-24 to score after those 2 made free throws. Underneath, stolen away by North Adams. Another turnover going the other direction. Ball's tipped away by Georgetown, but North Adams will retain possession. McKenna Shelton will come back in now, replacing Allie McCann. Stay tuned after this game. We'll talk to the coaches, hopefully from both squads. We'll give you some stats and get you ready for the boys' game, game number 2 of this doubleheader. McKenna Shelton now with the ball, gives it over to Harrison. Harrison drives toward the foul line, picks the ball up, takes a couple extra steps, turnover.
And for Georgetown, 21, Gabrielle Ernst back in, replacing 12. Leela Collett. Hopefully the boys' game's not like this as far as names.
McKibben now with the ball, going inside to, who's that? Blocked by the referee. That was to Burrows. Burrows gets it stolen away, I think, by Carly Kennedy. She drives all the way down to the baseline. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Emma Pistol. Her putback is no good, and we're going the other direction. McKibben with the ball gives it to Cowhall. Now from the corner, Burrows for 3, no good, but gets her own rebound. Nice hustle there for Gemma Burrows. McKibben takes it in. Her layup is no good. And finally, McKenna Shelton able to calm it down. Long pass to Harrison, but it's tipped by Georgetown. It'll stay North Adams ball. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after.
Gotcha.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
Hall's able to get the rebound, gets it back out top to Ernst. Ernst kicks it over to Preston for 3, no good. Rebound goes to North Adams. McKenna Shelton with the ball now. Down to Carly Kennedy, inside to Tatum Grooms. She tries a shot, it rolls over and in. 38-24 now the score, a 14-point lead for North Adams.
Tatum now with 11 on the evening, leading all scores.
Good hustle there. It's as the ball stolen away by Jada Harrison, but she can't quite recover it before stepping out on the out of bounds line. Georgetown will retain possession. Pass comes in now to McKibben. McKibben kicks it back to Preston. Preston passes it back out to McKibben, but it's stolen away by Harrison. Here comes Shelton in for the left-handed layup. Up and in, good. 40 now points for North Adams to 24 for Georgetown.
McKenna Shelton's first actual field goal right there. She's 2 for 6 from the foul line tonight.
McKibben gets trapped at the top of the volleyball line, Tries to get it to a teammate. The ball gets knocked away by North Adams, and it'll stay Georgetown ball.
And for Georgetown 14, Lila Loudon replacing Morgan Preston.
Georgetown now gets the ball back into McKibben. She's waiting to set up the offense here at the top of the key. Now it goes over to Cowhall. Cowhall drives to the baseline, kicks it back out to McKibben, but McKenna Shelton steals the ball, and then she's fouled on the steal.
Foul's going to be on Gemma Burrows. That will be her third.
McKenna Shelton's going to be a little bruised tomorrow. She's hit the deck a couple times. Shelton now will bring the ball up. Takes a deep breath as she walks down the floor. Carly Kennedy now with the ball. Turns it inside, goes back out to Shelton. Shelton looks inside to Pistol. Nice pass. Shot can't fall, but Pistol gets her own rebound, I think. And she falls to the ground, and they're going to call a push against Georgetown. 4 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the game.
Four's going to be on Emma Pistol.
Well, she
Her
did the
fourth foul.
pushing.
Right, somebody pushed her, or she pushed somebody else.
Yeah, I thought she got the push. She went to the ground, but foul's on Emma. Scoop shot by Ernst is no good. Rebound controlled by North Adams. She's pushed out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Georgetown ball. Tatum laughs a little bit because she had the ball and pushed out of bounds. Loses the ball.
Elizabeth Raines back in for Emma Pistol.
Emma Pistol having a good game tonight. A 5'10" sophomore. Another substitution this time for Georgetown.
And that will be 34, Jade Osman, in for Josie McKibben.
Ernst with the ball outside, but stolen away by North Adams. Here comes Carly Kennedy. Now to McKenna Shelton for three. No good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound goes to Burrows. Burrows tripped up. Gets the ball away, but the ball gets tipped out of bounds. I think it's going to stay Georgetown ball.
Believe so.
Carly Kennedy helping Gemma Burrows back up, returning the favor from earlier. I think those two have tangled up a couple different times tonight. Here comes Ernst now going inside to the baseline, kicks it back out to Cowhall. Pump fake, takes it inside, and they're going to call a foul on that shot.
I believe he called that on 14. Jada Harrison.
That will send Lizzie Cowhall to the line shooting two. It's 40-24, 4 minutes even left to go here in the game. Cowhall's first free throw is no good. Substitution for Georgetown. Leela Gullett will replace Lilla Loudon. I have to look at my notes on that one. Second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to McKenna Shelton. Got a reach-in foul on her drive back the other way.
Gemma Burrows with that foul, her fourth. Two here in this fourth and final quarter.
3 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the game. 40-24 is the score. North Adams leads by 16. Carly Kennedy with the ball coming out of bounds. Tatum Grooms. And we're going to have a 5-second call as they try to get the play in effect. Can't quite get it to happen.
The person that was wide open had their back to where the ball was trying to come in bounds.
Ernst now with the ball coming the other direction, gets it across three-point line, kicks it out to Cowhall. Cowhall now to Gullett. Gullett drives in toward the foul line, but it's stolen away by McKenna Shelton. McKenna Shelton with a great night tonight. And she picks up the ball, and it's taken in by Georgetown. We're going to have a dual possession, I believe they called.
Yep.
Shelton now with the ball for North Adams. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this game. Again, stay tuned at halftime. We'll hopefully talk to both coaches, and we'll give you some stats and get you ready for the boys' game coming up after this conclusion of this game. Harrison with a nice little drive into the paint. Her shot short. Rebound goes to Georgetown. Coming the other way will be Leela Gullett, excuse me. I got that one wrong that time. Her pass goes wide over Osmond's head, and it'll be a turnover. Georgetown going North Adams' way.
Georgetown still playing man-to-man, full court.
Shelton with the ball coming across midcourt. Gets it inside to Tatum Grooms. It's tipped away by Georgetown. It'll stay North Adams' ball.
And for Georgetown, 14, Lila Loudon coming back in, replacing Leela Gullett.
I think they do that to us on purpose.
Yep.
Those two substitute for each other, and we have a foul going the other way. A little clear out inside.
Foul's going to be on Tatum Grooms. That's going to be her fourth.
That's a third offensive foul for Tatum Grooms.
So the team fouls in this quarter are tied at 3-3 right at the moment.
Georgetown turns the ball over in the paint. Harrison comes out of the scrum with the ball. It's tipped out in front of her, but she touched it last according to the referee, and it's going to go back Georgetown ball now. Jade Osmond will bring the ball up for the Lady G-Men. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the game. That bounce pass goes short and stolen by North Adams. Harrison now with the ball. She loses control but able to recover. Her shot is no good. Rebound goes toward Georgetown. A lot of bodies on the floor on that one. Nice little move there by Ernst, but she can't get the shot to fall. And she fouls Tatum Grooms on the recovery.
Foul will be on Ernst, as you heard Chris say, that's her second. Allie McCann back in for North Adams. Also in for Georgetown, number 5, Morgan Preston. She is replacing Gabrielle Ernst.
You hear Coach Davis calling in the play for the next set for North Adams. Here comes Carly Kennedy toward the baseline, but she loses the ball. Able to recover it, gets it over, but stolen by Loudon. Loudon brings the ball up for Georgetown. Gets to the three-point line, passes it inside to Osmond. Osmond, turn around, layup good. That's the first points in a while. It's been pretty quiet scoring-wise here.
Yes, it has.
1 minute, 45 seconds to go in the game. It's 40-26. North Adams leads Georgetown. Ball goes down toward Carly Kennedy in that corner. The ball gets loose. Picked up by both teams. It's going to have a dual possession. We're going back Georgetown ball.
Ava and Emma Pistol both into the game now again, replacing Carly Kennedy and Tatum Grooms.
Good game for that duo. I'd say they're probably done for the game.
Yeah. That actually was Georgetown's first points of this fourth and final quarter, Chris.
That's true. It's 5 points for North Adams and 2 points for Georgetown in this quarter. 3-second call, and if you're scoring at home, and if you are good, that's the third 3-second call. McKenna Shelton brings the ball up, gives it, she was going to give it up to Allie McCann, but defense by Georgetown prevented that. Gives it now over to Raines. Raines down to Pistol, back out to Shelton. Shelton comes back in the paint. She's going to try a shot. It's no good, but she's going to go to the foul line.
Fouls on Lila Loudon. That's going to be her fifth.
Second Lady G-men to foul out in the game.
Taking her place will be 25, Chloe Enlow.
McKenna Shelton will go back to the line, shooting 2. First one is no good. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go here in the game. 40-26 to score. Second free throw is good. 41-26 now the score. McKenna Shelton will take a seat.
Harrison back in for her. Jada Harrison, 14. 1 minute mark.
Thank you. I was getting ready to say that. Osmond with the ball for Lady G-men. Long three-pointer, no good. That looked pretty good. Doesn't fall, but Georgetown able to get a rebound. Here comes Morgan Preston in with a layup and good. 41-28, 45 seconds to go now. Pistol now with the ball underneath, but it's stolen away by Cowhall. But Georgetown or North Adams is able to recover. Allie McCann's shot goes off the rim and out of bounds. Jade Osmond now will bring the ball up. 30 seconds to go here in the game. Inlow with the ball out on the wing. Back over to Cowhall. Couple dribbles in, back to Inlow. Now back to Jade Osmond. Another, I thought she was going to take a three-pointer. She passed it up, drives in, she's fouled. 19.8 seconds to go in the game.
Foul's going to be an Emma Pistol, and she is going to foul out of the game.
Well, you got to make it fair. That's one for North Adams, two for Georgetown. But at least she waited till the last part of the fourth quarter, I guess.
Exactly. And Carly Kennedy coming to replace her.
Again, folks, this is an exhibition game. These statistics do not count on the regular season, nor does the win or loss for either team. First free throw for Osmond is no good. It remains a 13-point lead for North Adams, 41-28, 19.8 seconds to go in the game. Second free throw is up and good. 41-29 now. Harrison gets it down inside to McCann. McCann puts the ball on the ground, loses it. Stolen away by Cowhall. Cowhall comes the other way, dribbles all the way down, knocked away by Pistol. It'll stay Georgetown ball, 9.3 seconds to go. Stay tuned. We'll come back, talk to the coaches, give you some statistics, get you ready for the boys' game coming up right after this. Inlow drives in, picks up her dribble, shuffles her feet, gets called for a turnover, 4.7 seconds to go. And that's how we'll end it. 41-29, the final score. A 12-point victory for North Adams. And we'll come back right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School. The girls game has just concluded. It was a final of 41-29. North Adams comes out on top by 12. It was 11-9 after the first quarter. North Adams took a 2-point lead into the second quarter. They outscored Georgetown 10-4 in that quarter for a 21-13 score at halftime, leading by 8 points. Third quarter, North Adams outscored Georgetown by 3, 14-11, to increase their lead to 11-point lead, 35-24. And then in the fourth and final quarter, a low-scoring event, 6-5. North Adams came out on top to increase to a 12-point victory, 41-29. We're going to hopefully hear from both coaches here shortly, and we'll come back and give you some statistics, get you ready for this boys game right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School. We just concluded the girls' game. Joining me will be the coach of the victorious team, Coach Rob Davis. Coach, I don't know if I should say congratulations. That wasn't the prettiest games on either side. What do you think?
No, I'm pleased with our effort and heart. I mean, just, you won't say it's early. It is early. We just need to execute better on stuff. I mean, you call a timeout, set something up, and went over everybody where they're supposed to go. You go out there, and then nothing. I mean, it's just, it can't be that way. I told them they got to focus and we got to execute stuff.
Well, I know you can't tell the girls this, but it's an exhibition. It doesn't count, but it's a good it's a good way to see what you got ready to go for the next game and tell those girls what they need to do and get it right.
Yeah, it's good to get that. Got on film so we can go watch and go over stuff and show them what we see. But, they think, I didn't do that one. Then you go, yeah, you did. So, but yeah, I thought everybody gave good minutes tonight out there. They're going to have to, especially if Caitlin don't come back. So, we don't know. We'll find out next week. But I like how they stepped up and filled in. That's what it's about. Somebody goes down, next person steps up. So.
Sure, and we talked about that on the air, that we thought Tatum and Carly both kind of held their own in there and did real well in replacing Caitlin. So, if you get Caitlin back, you got all three of them. That's even better. But those two really were filling that void in the middle.
Yeah, and, I thought, the season started or back in the summer, I told Tatum and Caitlin, you guys are going to play 32 minutes probably this year or whatever, but joking with them. But I got Reigns and go down and play the 4 and the Pistol girls down there. So, we're going to have depth. And I thought, Jada Harrison came in and played well for us, a freshman. And McKenna caused so much problems with length up top and stuff. And we just got to come out with energy all the time.
Sure.
And, I felt we rested some time on defense. And the young ones, they'll figure out that you don't go all out all the time. You'll be able to find a place over to sit down. So.
Now, Jada, did you expect her to come out and not be intimidated by just being a freshman or being the smallest kid out there? She looked like she was just comfortable as heck out there.
Yeah, I think she's more scared of me. It's what I'm told, said. So I just told her she was nervous the other night, and I just play, just go out there and play. And it's a learning experience, shot selection. That's what we took her out. We was talking about shot selections. You can get the bucket about any time. People clap on you, and that's when you dump it down to your teammates or kick it out. And she's been to have a habit of just going in and throwing it up for a prayer, hope it goes in. But at this level, you got teammates that can help you out. So.
Well, you start your season on the 25th, I believe.
Yeah.
Southwestern. Where's that at?
At home.
At home. Okay.
Yeah. Glad we drove there last year. So.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Wells about he's got his team going to Fairfield. I'm like, that's probably a good hike for them to go to Fairfield. No, I mean, it's bad enough for us, and long way, but long way for them too. So you ready for the first game now? You got another scrimmage in between now and then?
Yeah, we got 2 more scrimmages next week. So just like I said, clean some things up, and that's what it's for, to work on things. So I had to take Keaton write stuff down because I go to tell him what I see and I forget now. So I said, write this down so I know what to tell him after the game. So.
Well, good luck to you, Coach. Thanks for coming and talking to us. Appreciate you coming over and taking some time out after the game, and we'll see you a lot this season.
Well, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, and I want to thank for us having the privilege to be here out here and play. So
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach. We'll be back right after this on C103.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
Morgan Preston, a single 3, the only 3 of the game, and another goal to go with that for 5 points. Leela Gollett, 1 for 2 from the foul line for 1. Lila Loudon, a single 2-point goal, 2. Aaron Stansberry, a single 2-point goal, 2. Gemma Burrows with 3, a single 2-point goal, 1 for 2 from the foul line. And Jade Alsman with 5 points, 2 field goals, 1 for 2 from the foul line. Leading all scorers for Georgetown with 8 was Gabrielle Ernst, and all of those from the field. Statistics-wise, they were 1 for 8 from beyond the arc, 4 for 10 from the foul line for the game. They were 3 for 8 in that second half, 37.5%. So overall, they were 40% from the foul line. In the second half, in the third quarter, 3 for 11, 27.3%, 2 for 6 in the fourth quarter, 33%, 5 for 17 for the half, 29.4%, 10 for 33 for the game, 30.3%. I'm sure the coach would like to see that number up as well. We had 2 ladies foul out for Georgetown, have a couple others with 4 fouls on them. And the ended up being tied, 35 turnovers per team in this game. 70 turnovers for the game, in a girls' game right here, right off the bat this year. So,
well, hopefully the boys' game goes a little bit smoother than that one, but again, it's a first game out exhibition. You heard Coach Davis talk about a lot of kinks to get worked out, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. McKenna Shelton, now we're at the Lady Green Devils with 5 2-point goal, 3 for 8 from the foul line. Tatum Grooms with 11, leading all scorers. She had 10 of those from the field, 1 for 1 from the foul line. Carly Kennedy, 8 points, single 2-point goal, 6 for 6 from the foul line. That was a bright spot. She was perfect from the line. Emma Pistol with 3, a single 2-point goal, 1 for 1 from the foul line. Ava Pistol came in that first half, gave North Adams a lift. She had 5, 2 field goals, 1 for 4 from the foul line. Jada Harrison got to play a lot as a freshman, had to do a lot of point guard work, ended up with 4 points, 2 for 4 from the field. Elizabeth Raines started the game. She had a single 2-point goal, 3 for 4 from the foul line. So you know the turnover story. I already mentioned that to you here earlier. They were 0 for 7 from beyond the arc tonight, which that's unusual for a North Adams team, but I don't know if Coach Rob really has the 3-point shooters he's had in the past. They were 11 for 19 from the foul line in that second half, 57.9%, 20 for 32 overall, 62.5%. In the second half, 3 for 8 in that third quarter, 37.5% inside the arc, 2 for 10 in the fourth quarter, 20% for the half. They were 5 for 18, 27.8% inside the arc for the game, 11 for 37, 29.7% overall for the game inside the arc. So it's North Adams victorious here in this exhibition game at Georgetown by a score of 41-29.
Thank you, Phil. When we come back, we'll get you ready for the boys' game right after this on C103.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Maxler Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School. We're ready to start the discussion about the boys game, the second half of this doubleheader, this foundation game exhibition matchup between Georgetown and North Adams. North Adams, new look this year. They lost the Athlete of the Year and the Coach of the Year for the father-son duo of Nathan Copas, Branson Copas. New coach, Austin McCormick, takes over for Coach Copas and these North Adams Green Devils. They finished last year 21-5 overall. They went 13-0 in the Shack, winning Division I. They lost the regional semifinal to Harvest Prep. They are top-heavy with seniors and juniors. They have plenty of experience and talent to continue this year. They start their season off on February 29th at home against West Union. So they, I think they will look to continue the success they've had. The drop-off in points shouldn't be a problem. They're going to have plenty of replacements for Branson Copas' missing offense. The Georgetown G-men, however, lost a lot last year. They went 12-12, 7-5 in the division. They were third place in the national. They lost to Marymount in the second round last year in the tournament. They're led by Corey Copas, who's been a coach here for several years. And lot when you look at the statistics, the roster, they only have 2 that really are coming back with any experience, Austin Miles and Aiden Werner. Now the difference is Austin Miles and Aiden Werner were the 2 leading scorers for the team. So they do have that experience in the top of their lineup. It's just going to be see who those other 3 can come in and replace those graduating seniors. So new look for Coach Copas, but I'm sure he will have these guys ready to go. They begin their season on February 6th at home against East Clinton. Should be a good matchup here between North Adams North Adams. Let me start over. Should be a good matchup between the North Adams Green Devils and the Georgetown G-men. When we come back, we'll take a look at the rosters, the starters, and everything else here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School. We're going to take a look at the rosters now. We're going to start with the North Adams Green Devils, who are the visitors here tonight. The North Adams Green Devils, as you heard Chris say, new head coach this year, Alston McCormick. You've heard that name before. He was assistant the last several years over at North Adams to Nathan Kopus. Also assisting him is Jeff Strickland, a familiar name in Adams County as far as coaching. Brock Pistol and also Ryan Unger. Those of you recall, Ryan was also, well, both he and Brock were former North Adams players as well. AD Katie Reagan again, Principal Carl Berger, and Superintendent of the schools, Dawn Wallace. Number 2 will be Jace Rothwell. He is a senior. Caleb Eldridge wearing number 3, a junior. Connor Young, a senior, wearing 4. Tonight, number 5 will be Jesse Kennedy. He's a sophomore. A senior wearing number 11, Connor Rogers. Dalton Pence will wear 12. He is a junior. Carson Osborne, a senior, wearing 14. Colin Toll, a junior, wearing number 20. Thaddeus Moore, a sophomore, wearing 22. Breaston Schweikert will wear 23. He is a senior. Carson Davis, a freshman, wearing 24. And Caleb Diatley, a senior, wearing 34. So that's a look at the visiting North Adams Green Devils. For the Georgetown G-Men, head coach Corey Kopus. North Adams connection there for those of you that know anything around here. He played for North Adams many years ago. Not that many, I guess. Assisted by Corey Kidwell. As AD is Krista Cahall. Principal Jerry Underwood. Superintendent Brad Winterrud. Number 2 for the G-Men tonight will be Jasper Brown, 6 feet even, and a sophomore at 5'5" and a freshman. Number 3, Jevin Sponsel. Brody Scott will wear 4. He's 5'9" and a junior at 5'9" and a freshman wearing number 10, Max McGinnis. Aiden Johnson will be 11 tonight. He's 6 feet even and a senior. Same height, same grade, 6 feet even and a senior, number 13, Alston Miles. Jackson Loudon will be 14 tonight. He's 6 feet even and a sophomore. Also a sophomore at 6 feet even, number 20, Colin Bertram. 22 will be Isaiah Ernst, 6'3" and a freshman. 2 inches shorter at 6'1", also a freshman, wearing 23, Dylan Holtz. 24 will be Eli Lewis, 6'1" and a sophomore. Again, 6'1", but a freshman wearing 33, Jordan Preston, and 43, Aiden Werner, 6'2" and a senior. And that's a look at both rosters for this men's game.
Thank you, Phil. We'll come back and we'll give you the starters, the referees, and get ready for tip-off here at Georgetown High School right after this on C103.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School. We are close to tip-off time. They're making some announcements here, getting ready to announce the lineups and the cheerleaders. The starters, Phil, do we have the starters?
Yes, we do.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, for the visiting Green Devils, we have number 2, Jace Rothwell, senior. Connor Young, 4, a senior. Connor Rogers, a senior, wearing 11. Carson Osborne, a senior, wearing 14. And guess what? A senior wearing 23, Breaston Schweikert. For the homestanding G-men, number 3, Jevin Sponsel, a freshman. 11, Aiden Johnson, a senior. Alston Miles, also a senior, wearing 13. Colin Bertram, a sophomore, wearing 20. And Aiden Werner, a senior, wearing 43. And that's a look at the starters.
Do we happen to know who the referees are for this game?
Yes, we do. And they are not the same as the last one. The last one's got a workout, to be honest with you. We have Jeff Fry, Chris Aziz, and Austin Meany.
All right. Thank you, Phil.
Yes, you're welcome.
They are wrapping up the pregame rituals here with the lineups and the cheerleaders. So we'll take another short break. We'll come back right after this on C103.
Gotcha.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for tip-off here in the boys' matchup of tonight's games between Georgetown and North Adams. We talked about the absence, the departure of Branson Copas, but North Adams, as you heard Phil go through the lineup, they're starting 5 seniors. This is not going to be woe is me time for North Adams. They're going to be ready to play. They got 2 players on the starting lineup that were all conference last year, and Jace Rothwell, Breeston Schweikart. Schweikart averaged 12 points a game. Rothwell averaged 11.4 points a game. Obviously, those numbers will go up this year for those 2. And on the other side, the 2 returning players that have first team all SBAC. So we're not talking about 2 brand new programs here going after each other. This is going to be some returning experience. Just Georgetown has to figure out with those remaining players who's going to fill in the gaps from those graduating seniors. So both teams are going to be ready for this matchup tonight, Phil.
Yes, they will be. And actually, on North Adams, all those gentlemen there, the ones that aren't starting, even if they're underclassmen, all of them have pretty good playing experience from, well, we've only got, 1 freshman, but all those other gentlemen play quite a bit of JV ball coming up over the years as well. Now, I cannot totally speak. I recognize a few of the other names from Georgetown, but they'll come up with something. Georgetown always seems to, and if you've ever seen the signs as you come into town, you know they've been state champs a few times over the years.
Yeah, should be a good matchup tonight as we get ready for this game. Next Friday night, it's the boys' turn to tip off the season. Join us at Peebles High School as all 10 boys teams come together to give a glimpse of the action to come. Game 1 tips off at 5 p.m. on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
And game 1 will have West Union versus Ripley. Game 2 will be Lynchburg Clay versus White Oak. Peebles versus Manchester. Game 3, North Adams versus Fairfield will be 4th game, and the final game will be Eastern Brown versus Fayetteville. And again, as Chris said, this was an informal coaches poll here a couple of weeks ago as far as who would finish first in the order of finish in the big school and small school division in the SHAC.
Yeah, so North Adams was picked by the coaches poll to finish 2nd place in the big school division behind Eastern Brown, so we'll see how that plays out over the year. It's going to be some fantastic matchups between Eastern and North Adams this year. I look forward to those. Tip-off is ready to go. Aiden Warner will tip off against Mr. Schweikart. North Adams wearing their away green with yellow numerals outlined in white. The tip gets played around. It's eventually controlled by North Adams. Back out top now to Carson Osborne. Schweikart with 3 from the top. It's good.
That's his favorite shot.
7 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the first quarter, and we have a 3-0 lead for North Adams. Coming up now for Georgetown will be Sponsel controlling the ball. Georgetown in their home whites with yellow numerals outlined in black. Cross to Warner at the 3-point line. He drives in a couple of dribbles, gets it out to Sponsel. Sponsel for 3, no good, off the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound goes to Jace Rothwell. Rothwell brings the ball back up the other direction. Good. Rotated around. 3-pointer now from Connor Rogers in the corner, no good. Rebound goes to Aiden Warner. Warner was the team leading rebounder last year. Back out to Miles. Austin Miles, three-pointer, and we have a tie ball game.
Maybe a long-distance shootout tonight, Chris.
Well, we missed those three-point shots in the first game, so I'm looking forward to it in the second game. Nice drive in by Schweikert.
Nice
he lost his
move.
handle, was able to get control and get the bucket. 5-3 North Adams.
His body was actually under the basket, took that left hand and came back around on the left side and put it up and in off the glass.
He looks like he lost control of it and was able to get it back and tip it all while he's in the air. Very impressive move for Schweikert. Quick three from Miles, no good. Rebound goes out to Aiden Johnson, but the North Adams able to steal it. Coming the other way will be Carson Osborne. His layup is no good. Miles with the rebound coming back. He dribbles through 4 defenders, but it's stolen by Schweikert. Back out to Connor Osborne. Carson Osborne, excuse me. His layup is up and good. It's 7-3 North Adams.
Got an up and down game here, Chris.
6 minutes to go. I'm already out of breath. Miles back out at the wing, gives it over to Werner. Werner drives in. Nice spin move, layup, no good. Rebound goes to Jace Rothwell. Rothwell brings it back up for North Adams. Drives into the paint, but brings it back out. Good defense there by Colin Bertram. Back out to Schweikert from way out. No good. Nice hustle there by Carson Osborne to go up and get the rebound, knock it off of Miles out of bounds, and it'll stay North Adams ball. Comes inbounds now to Connor Young. Back out to Rothwell. Talked to Coach McCormick a little bit before the game earlier, and he's looking forward to this, his first varsity action as a head coach. Ready to see what his team can do. He hasn't had a scrimmage yet. They had some scheduling issues and couldn't get a scrimmage. So this is the first time they've been able to play against another team with a different uniform on. So you're looking forward to this tonight. Rothwell takes it into the paint, lays it up and in.
Good little hesitation move there, kind of Jace to go ahead and finish that shot.
Make it a 6-point lead. We're going to have a foul on the inbounds pass.
Foul's going to be on Jace Rothwell. That'll be his first foul, first team foul for either team.
Full court pressure here now by North Adams Green Devils on this.
We've already played 3 minutes.
Looks like a man-to-man or a full court man.
Yes.
Other side, don't get beat long.
Out of bounds pass was batted down by North Adams. Stays Georgetown ball. They're trying to go the length of the field, length of the court, excuse me.
The pitch. How's that?
There we go.
Hey, heat it up.
Get another sport in here.
Yeah.
Oh, a steal. Layup and good. That was Carson Osborne. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this here on C103.
Gotcha.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
We're back at Georgetown High School. Georgetown struggling with this full court pressure right off the start. Called a timeout, Coach Copas did, and we're going to coach Corey Copas, not to be confused with anyone else now. Full court pressure is laid off, pulled back by North Adams, and now Georgetown able to get the ball up the court. Sponsa will bring the ball up across midcourt.
Looks like North Adams in a 2-1, semi 2-1-2.
Werner with the ball, gets stuck at the top, but is able to get to Miles. Miles gets it back over to Johnson, now back to Werner. Ooh, Werner, I thought maybe traveled, but got away with it. Good for him. Back to Sponsel up top. Cross court pass to Johnson. Now back up to Sponsel for a long three. No good. Rebound goes toward North Adams. It went out of bounds. Rothwell is fighting with Bertram. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go North Adams ball. Jace Rothwell brings the ball up for the Green Devils. Gets it across midcourt. All the way down to the corner to Osborne. Back around to Young. Now to Schweikart. then back around to Connor Rogers. 3-point shot from Osborne is good.
And that gives him 7 points in the night already.
That is an 11-point lead now for the first quarter. Sponsel will bring the ball up, gets it over to Miles. Miles takes a shot just inside the 3-point line. Bank shot from straight away is good.
And that's Miles with 5 now, all the points for Georgetown.
Nice move from Connor Young there, lays it up. No good, it rolled out. Wow, I don't know how it rolled out. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. Good shot, and makes the shot. Did you get that foul? Because everybody stood up there.
Yep, Alston Miles.
Coming in for Georgetown will be Jasper Brown and Isaiah Ernst.
Jesse Kennedy in for North Adams.
Free throw from Connor Young is no good. 3-point play does not finish. Hustle on the rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go Georgetown ball.
Carson Davis coming in for the Green Devils, replacing Connor Young, giving him a little breather.
Sponsel will bring the ball up, guarded closely by Carson Osborne. Man-to-man defense now, looks like.
Yes.
Sponsel with the ball out on the wing, gives it around to McGinnis, who also came in the game. Back to Sponsel out top. Now back over to Jasper Brown. Sponsel dribbles around, gives it up to Aiden Johnson. Ball stolen away by North Adams. It'll be a turnover. North Adams long pass down. Fast break layup goes to Carson Osborne. It's up and good. Make it 18-5, a 13-point lead now for North Adams.
Carson Osborne with 9 on the night.
Like what we see out of North Adams already starting out this first quarter. Very aggressive on defense and offense. Isaiah Ernst with the ball, gives it out to Sponsel for a long 3-pointer straight away. It's no good. Rebound goes to Carson Davis, gives it up to Jesse Kennedy, 3-pointer from Schweikart's no good. Rebound fought underneath by Davis. Davis gets it up and in. 20-5 now, a 15-point lead for the North Adams Green Devils. Isaiah Ernst brings the ball now across for the G-men. Schweikart with a steal. He's going to go in for a layup. He's fouled and no good on the shot.
Foul's going to be on Isaiah Ernst. It's going to be his first.
That'll put Schweikart at the line shooting 2. A couple substitutions will come in on the second shot. Schweikart struggled from the free throw line last year. I think a 48.4% free throw shooter, misses his first one.
In for Georgetown, number 13 will be Alston Miles back in. In for North Adams, number 11, Connor Rogers back in. I didn't catch who the other Georgetown person was.
Aiden Werner. Second free throw for Schweikart is good. Make it 21-5 now, a 16-point lead. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jasper Brown drives in, gives it up to Ernst. Ernst with a jumper from the free throw line. It's up and good. 21-7 now, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Ernst with his first basket there for the night. Has one foul to go with it.
Kennedy with the ball, gets it underneath now to Young. That's not Young. That was Davis. Davis gives it up to Schweikart. Schweikart tries it and misses his layup. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Georgetown ball. Much faster pace than that girls' game, isn't it, Phil?
Yes, sir.
McGinnis brings the ball up now for Georgetown. Inside to Werner. Nice give and go to Miles. Oh, he can't finish. Wow. Going the other way will be the North Adams Green Devils. Connor Rogers with the ball out on the wing, guarded by Werner. Gives it underneath to Schweikart. Schweikart backs in, takes a shot. It's partially blocked, tipped away, goes all the way back down the other end. It'll be recovered by Carson Osborne. Osborne brings it back up. It's not an over the back. It was touched by Georgetown or tipped away Taking in will be Connor Rogers. His layup is no good, and on the rebound will be a foul. Will go Georgetown ball.
Foul's going to be on 24. That's going to be on Carson Davis. That's going to be his first. Team 2, both teams with 2 team fouls here in this first quarter.
Jace Rothwell checked back in, taking Breeston Schweikart's place. Jasper Brown brings the ball up for the Georgetown G-men. Last 30 seconds here of the first quarter. Ernst with the ball out top, gives it over to McGinnis, now over to Brown. Brown with the ball, gives it to Werner. Now back to McGinnis. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Miles now with the ball. And it's poked away, but they're going to call a foul.
Foul's going to be on 14. Carson Osborne, that'll be his first. Coming in for North Adams, 20, Colin Toll, replacing Carson Osborne.
7 seconds now left to go here in the first quarter. McGinnis with the ball, gives it to Miles. Back to McGinnis, back to Miles. He takes a three-point shot at the buzzer, no good, and that will end the first quarter. 21-7, North Adams lead. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
Second quarter action here from Georgetown High School as North Adams leads 21-7 in this boys game, the second of our doubleheader tonight. North Adams Lady Green Devils victorious earlier tonight. Georgetown starts the quarter with the ball. A shot from the corner from Sponsel is no good. Rebound goes out to Miles. Miles drives in, gets surrounded, gets it back to Sponsel for another shot from the corner. It's good. 21-10 now. They cut the lead down to 11. Rothwell with a drive, nice drive in, nice pass, and that goes to Carson Davis. Bucket is good, 23-10. And then a steal on the inbounds pass by Schweikert, I believe, and he scores. It's 25-10. So right back to 15 points. All that happened so fast, I was making notes and didn't even see what happened.
I wasn't for sure myself.
25-10, 6 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. Georgetown ball, Werner with it up top. Gives it inside, nice move there by Ernst, but can't finish. He gets 2 shots at it, can't make either one, but he steals away from Young. Gives it out to Sponsel for 3. Oh, that looked good, and a touch the strap. It's gonna be a out of bounds play.
In for North Adams, 14. Carson Osborne, number 20 in for Georgetown, Colin Bertram. And number 3, Jevin Sponsel back in.
The C103 Turkey Shoot is back. Listen in for your chance to bag a bird this Thanksgiving, plus win tickets to the Yuletide Village Season of Lights. Your next chance to play is coming up on Monday morning. Schweikert with the ball, goes into the paint, around 4 defenders. His shot is up, but no good, but he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on number 20, Colin Bertram. That'll be his first.
Schweikert goes to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good. 26-10. It matches their largest lead at 16 points.
And leading all scores is Schweikert with 7. Now, excuse me, Osborne has 9.
Second free throw is up and good. 27-10 now the score. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the second quarter as Aiden Johnson brings the ball up for the G-men. Guarded by Schweikert. Looks like they're still in a man-to-man defense, North Adams is. Miles drives in, takes a shot at the top of the key for 3. It's good. 27-13. Thank you. Sorry, Phil.
That's fine. Miles' second 3 of the game.
Move it. Good.
Shot from the wing from Connor Young's no good. Rebound gets tipped out of bounds. It'll go Georgetown ball.
Get stopped. Get back here. Get stopped.
We talked about Austin Miles and Aiden Werner. Miles now with, 6 points. Werner, has he scored yet?
No, he has not.
I didn't think so. Sponsel with the ball, gives it over to Ernst. Ernst back to Miles for, looked at a 3 but didn't take it. Now he takes the 3. It's up and no good. Off the back of the rim. Nice rebound by Johnson. Puts it back up and in. 27-15 now. Back to a 12-point lead.
Johnson's first points.
3-point attempt by Jesse Kennedy. No good. Rebound kicked around, controlled by Georgetown. Here comes Colin Bertram. It's a 2-on-1. He takes it in himself. Nice defense by Schweikert. He blocks it, takes it back out, gives it up to Jesse Kennedy, but the fast break doesn't work. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Coming back in for Georgetown, 43, will be Aiden Werner. And 11 back in for North Adams, Connor Rogers.
Sponsel brings the ball up for Georgetown, gets it across midcourt. He's guarded by Carson Osborne. Gives it up to Miles. Miles drives down to the baseline. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Werner. Fakes a shot, goes up, misses it. Rebounded by Ernst. Ernst can't get a shot off, but he's fouled. It'll be under the basket.
Foul's going to be on Connor Rogers. That will be his first. Coming in for North Adams, 24. Carson Davis. And for Georgetown, number 11, Aiden Johnson back in.
Max McGinnis came in also, and he replaced. He's replacing Ernst and Miles. Take a seat. Ball was tipped out of bounds on the inbounds play. Sponsel takes it out for Georgetown, waiting on the referee to give him the ball. Finally gets it. His long pass out to Werner, way outside. They're able to control it, gets it around to Bertram. Bertram gives it back to Sponsel. Sponsel dribbles around, gives it to Johnson. Johnson dribbles back to the middle, looks for Werner, can't get open. Gives it up to Bertram, then back to Sponsel. Sponsel dribbles in, gives it over to Werner. Werner dribbles around. Trying to find, Georgetown is a lane, but can't quite get anything. Sponsel takes a shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebound goes to Rothwell. Rothwell takes it all the way back in. Good defense by Werner, but the rebound goes to Carson Osborne. He puts it back up and in. 29-15 the lead now for North Adams. 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the half.
Osborne now with 11 for North Adams.
Sponsel gives it up to McGinnis. McGinnis back at the top of the key. Ball is tipped away by Connor Rogers, so it'll stay Georgetown ball. We have a substitution, Phil.
Coming in for Georgetown is number 4, looks like, Brody Scott. His first appearance of the evening.
Giving Sponsel a break. I don't think Sponsel had sat out yet.
I don't think so. That was his first foul.
Carson Davis playing excellent defense on Werner, is denying any inbound or in pass to him. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. North Adams gets the rebound, takes it back the other way. Jace Rothwell gives it up to Connor Rogers. Rogers drives in, way up high off the backboard, but it doesn't fall. Nice layup there. Little cherry pick outlet pass all the way down to Aiden Johnson. He's able to lay it up and in.
Johnson now with 4.
29-17. Now we go the other way. Quick pass over to Carson Osborne. He lays it up and in. 31-17 now the score. 14-point lead for North Adams. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the half.
He's having a good game. Got 13 to lead all scores right now. Carson Osborne, that is.
Georgetown is trying to get it inside to Werner, but cannot get it in. A three-point attempt from Max McGinnis goes off the rim. Going the other direction will be North Adams. I got thrown off as I looked at Connor Rogers. He's got one black shoe and one white shoe on. I got confused and lost my train of thought. I'm like a squirrel. I see shiny objects and I don't know what's going on anymore. Nice pass by Schweikert. Very good. Carson Davis takes it, puts it up and in. 33-17 now the score. Back to a 16-point lead. Max McGinnis drives it all the way, gives it out to outside for Aiden Johnson. His jumper is no good. Going back the other way will be North Adams. Inside to Connor Rogers. His put up is no good. Rebound goes back to Connor Rogers, and he pulls it back out. Three-point attempt from Schweikert's long. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back right after this on C103.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy delivery.
There's 1 minute and 47 seconds left here in the first half. North Adams leads Georgetown 33-17 the score. Georgetown called the timeout. Coming out of the timeout, they'll bring the ball up. It'll be McGinnis guarded by Carson Osborne. Austin Miles back in the game. He had the ball, gives it over to Warner. Now over to Aiden Johnson. Now back out top to Isaiah Ernst. Georgetown running a motion offense. North Adams still in a man-to-man defense. Underneath to Aiden Werner, nice move. He finally gets a lane, gets an open shot and a bucket. 33-19 to score now. I believe that's the first basket for Mr. Werner.
Yes.
Inside now the paint is North Adams. That was Carson Davis. His shot is no good, rebounded by Werner. Werner will bring the ball up himself. Takes it into the paint, but loses the handle. Stolen by North Adams, getting back to Osborne. Osborne lays it up and in. 35-19 to score now, under a minute to go in the second quarter. Mills brings the ball up for Georgetown. Has it at the top of the key. Now to Ernst. Gives it over to Werner. Werner way out on the wing. Werner gives it up, goes back inside, trying to, we got a lost shoe, and we got a travel. Shoe on the floor, but unrelated to the travel.
Right, he fell out of his shoe.
That was, Aiden Johnson. He's going to step out anyway after he got his shoe replaced, and replaced by Jevin Sponsel.
At 10, go fist, eyes over there. At 10, go fist.
You hear Coach McCormick here in front of our table calling the offense play, setting it up for the team. Rothwell brings it up. 17 seconds now. They're going to play for the last shot, I assume. Guarded by Miles way out top. Rothwell has it still. 7 seconds to go. Nice pass underneath to Davis. Davis puts it up and in. 37-19, and that's how we'll end 37-19 is the score, and we'll be back right after this on C103.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
18-point lead at halftime. We're going to come back to Lily back at the studio with a quick studio update, halftime update, and then we're going to come back and Phil's going to give you some statistics, and we'll get you ready for the second half action here at Georgetown High School. We'll be back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag item. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
to Georgetown High School, where it's halftime here of the boys' game for the foundation game, where the proceeds go to charity. I'm going to start with the line score and the statistics for Georgetown, who are trailing here at halftime to North Adams by a score of 37-19. We have Jevin Sponsel with a single 3-point goal for 3. Aiden Johnson with 4 points, 2 2-point goals. Austin Miles leading all scores. He has 2 threes and a single 2 for 8. Isaiah Ernst with 2 points, a single 2-point goal. And Aiden Werner finally got a basket to go there in the waning seconds of the second quarter, and he has 2 points as well for their total of 19. Georgetown from beyond the arc, 3 for 8, 37.5%. They were 1 for 6 in that first quarter, 2 for 2 in the second quarter. Overall, 5 for 16 inside the arc, 31.3%, 2 for 4 in the first half. First quarter, 3 for 12 in the second quarter. Did not get to the foul line. Georgetown did not get to the foul line at all in that first half. No turnovers in the first quarter, only 2 in the second quarter, so a total of only 2 turnovers. Now, I was giving you some of the wrong things there. I was telling you North Adams. Actually, Georgetown had 5 turnovers in that first half. For the scoring for the North Adams Green Devils, Jace Rothwell with 2, a single 2-point goal to open the game. Connor Young with 2, a single 2-point goal. Carson Davis with 4 2-point goals for 8. Reeston Schweikert also opened close to the game with the first 3. He has 10 points, 7 from the field, 3 for 4 from the foul line, and leading all scorers for both teams with 15 at this point. Carson Osborne, a single 3 in that first quarter for their total of 37. North Adams, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter for 60%, 0 for 3 in that second quarter, 3 for 8 overall, 37.5%. 7 for 11 from inside the arc both quarters, so that's 63.6%. And guess what? You add those two together and average it out, 63.6% inside the arc for the game. Got to the line 4 times, made 3 of those for 75%. They actually only have 2 turnovers. So here at halftime at Georgetown, it's North Adams leading the homestanding Georgetown G-men by a score of 37-19.
Thank you, Phil. We'll come back and we'll get ready for second half action here at Georgetown High School here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you could get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to start second half action from Georgetown High School. If you missed out on the SHL Cheer Championship this past Saturday, Good Guys Radio TV has you covered. You can watch that and all of our past telecasts absolutely free on goodguysradiotv.com, the Good Guys Facebook, and YouTube. Ready to start second half action here in Georgetown High School. The score is 37-19. North Adams leads Georgetown. Looks like probably starters for both squads. Do you know yet there, Phil?
I thought I heard it. That referee asked him who all it was. Yes, looks like all the starters for Georgetown, which is Sponsel, Johnson, Miles, Bertram, and Warner. For North Adams, we have Rothwell, Schweikert, Rogers, Osborne, and who did I leave out? Connor Young.
Connor Young. With a nice little drive to Schweikert. He takes it up but can't get it to fall. Georgetown gets the rebound. Georgetown going right to left on our radio dial. North Adams going left to right.
Ball screen.
Miles with the ball out on the wing, guarded by Rogers. Miles dribbles all the way around, takes a shot from the wing on the other side, drains it. First points of the half before Georgetown goes to Georgetown, excuse me.
So Austin Miles now over that basket made him in double figures with 10 for the evening.
Rogers with the ball out top, gives it up to Connor Young. Connor drives in, kicks it out to Rothwell, back to Young. Young lays it up and in.
Connor Young with his 4th point of the game now.
39-21, the score here in the third quarter.
Nobody in foul trouble for either team, just a couple guys on each team with 1 foul each, that's it.
I think they called a couple fouls on the girls while we were on break.
Probably.
Three-pointer from Sponsel is up and good. Georgetown cuts into that lead. Thank you, sorry, Phil.
Sponsel's 6 point, 2 threes. He had a 3 in that second quarter and 1 here in this third now.
15-point lead now for North Adams. Georgetown needs to get a couple stops and a couple more threes, and they're right back into this game. North Adams probably wants to keep the pedal down and keep scoring these points on this Georgetown defense. Connor Young with the shot from the corner is no good. Rebound goes to Werner, back out to Sponsel. He pulls up for another 3, no good. That was an interesting choice there. 1 on 2, I guess that's why he pulled up.
Yep.
Back the other way, Rothwell drives down to the baseline. He lays it up and in.
Rothwell now with 4.
North Adams calls the timeout. We'll be back right after this on C103.
Gotcha.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
And we're back at Georgetown High School. 5 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. Georgetown has the ball going full court against full court pressure. Now they let up a little bit. Looks like North Adams staying with man-to-man defense. Aiden Johnson with the ball at the top of the key. Whoop, miscommunication there. Turns the ball over. Stolen by Osborne. Osborne has it. Kicks it down to Jace Rothwell, but Jace Rothwell standing out of bounds. Turnover North Adams. Turnover for turnover.
So 1 turnover each here in this third quarter.
Back to that full court pressure. Maybe a little token pressure. Yeah, they're going to stay with it to full court. Now they're going to pull off a little bit. Johnson brings it across midcourt. Sponsel with the ball out on the wing. Back to Mills, or Miles, excuse me. Miles dribbles in, gives it to Werner, but can't handle the pass. The ball goes off of North Adams. Nope, off Georgetown, excuse me. It'll be North Adams' ball.
And in for North Adams, number 24 will be Carson Davis, replacing Connor Rogers. Georgetown's going to do a little pressure in the backcourt, about a 3-quarter court, 2-2-1 it looks like.
I just spoke of baked goods, and the scorekeeper bought a cherry pie, and it's sitting next to me, and I can't do anything about it. So back the other way will be North Adams. Nice look underneath to Schweikert. Schweikert lays it up and in. 43-24 now the score.
Great assist that time, I believe, by 14, which would have been Carson Osborne.
Miles takes the three-pointer. It's partially blocked. He misses it. Layup. It goes to Connor Young, and it's 45-24 now. A 21-point lead for North Adams.
That was a great about 40-foot bounce pass by Schweikert to the streaking person to lay it in.
That's Connor Young with a nice layup.
Yeah.
Werner takes it to the baseline. He tries to lay up, but he's fouled. And that foul, I think, was on. I'm not sure who they called it on.
23, it looks like. Schweikert. No, it can't be right.
Be ready for screen to screener.
Yeah,
No, he's.
he's out there. Ball was tipped on the inbounds pass on that foul. Back North Adams ball now. Back out top to Connor Young for three. It's good. 48-24 now. We're going to have a timeout. Georgetown. We'll be back right after this on C103.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's a 48-24 lead for North Adams, doubled up on Georgetown. In the game now for Georgetown will be Isaiah Ernst, Max McGinnis, Jasper Brown, Jackson Loudon, and there's one more. Jevin Sponsel stays in the game.
Good, Briston.
Some mass substitutions on that last timeout for Georgetown. Sponsel with a long three, no good. Rebound goes up, tipped by Schweikert, but not able to control it. The ball's on the ground. We got several bodies on the floor. Back out for another three-point shot by McGinnis. It's no good. Rebound then finally goes to Schweikert. Schweikert is all over the place. He drives all the way in, goes in sideways, can't make the layup. Was expecting a foul or contact, but doesn't finish. And then Jace Rothwell tries to steal, can't get it. Shot goes up for Isaiah Ernst. It's up and good.
Ernst now with his fourth point. Had one there early in that first quarter.
48-26, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Connor Young drives in, nice little pass over to Carson Davis. His layup is good.
And Davis with a quiet 10 points for North Adams as well.
50-26. Now the score. North Adams leads by 24. Isaiah Ernst drives in, gets stopped by Connor Young. Back all the way around. Now goes to Jasper Brown. Now back out to Ernst for three. It's good.
It'll be Ernst's first three of the night. 7 points for him.
2 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm sorry, Phil.
Both teams heating up a little bit as far as scoring.
Nice pass inside to Rothwell. He's amongst three defenders. He tries a shot, can't get it to fall, but he's fouled.
Foul's going to be on Max McGinnis. That will be his first.
Jace Rothwell will go to the line shooting two.
First team foul for both teams now.
First free throw is short.
And in for North Adams, 14. Carson Osborne coming back in.
He replaces Breeson Schweikert.
And Jesse Kennedy also in there.
Second free throw for Jace Rothwell, no good. Rebound bounces around, controlled by North Adams. Taking a shot from the top of the key will be Jesse Kennedy, and it's good, 53-29. Nice full court pressure. They cause a turnover. Jace Rothwell with the steal. He dumps it down to Jesse Kennedy, who's fouled, I think, or was it just out of bounds? Tipped out of bounds by Georgetown. No
Probably
foul.
should have been a double foul the way it looked, though. They were both sort of swiping at each other.
Ball goes back out top to Jace. Rothwell. 3-point shot from Jesse Kennedy. It's good. That's back-to-back threes for him, isn't it?
Yeah. 6 points here in about 10 seconds.
56-29 now the score. Full court pressure still by North Adams. And we have a timeout from Georgetown. We'll be back right after this on C103.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
And we're back at Georgetown High School. 1 minute, 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. Georgetown trails 56-29 to North Adams. Isaiah Ernst with the ball out top, gives it over to, that's to Loudon. Now back to Sponsel, back to Loudon. Loudon drives in. His layup is good. 56-31.
That's Loudon's first points of the game, the first action here on the just now.
3-point shot from Carson Osborne's good.
Giving him 18 on the night.
There's a 28-point lead for North Adams, 59-31. The Southern State Community College season pocket schedules, are here. Get one from us tonight or at one of our many local business partners. Never miss hearing your favorite team on the radio or seeing them on TV. Georgetown ready to put 5 new players into the game. The next dead ball. Loudon with the ball, drives in. His put up is no good. Gets his own rebound, tips it out to Isaiah Ernst. His shot is up and good. 59-33 the score. 35 seconds to go left here in this third quarter. Shot from Connor Rogers is up, no good. Rebound goes to Jesse Kennedy. His shot goes up, no good. And rebound goes to Loudon. Loudon getting some quality playing time here in this third quarter, but he dribbles the ball off his leg, and we got mass substitutions here, Phil.
Okay, we have Aiden Warner, Colin Bertram, Austin Miles, Aiden Johnson, and Jordan Preston, it looks like, in for Georgetown. That was the mass substitution that time.
Thank you, Phil. Chase Rothwell with the ball out there guarded by Colin Bertram. He drives all the way in, kicks it out to Carson Osborne. Osborne takes the three, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled at the buzzer. The shot's no good, and that's how we end the third quarter. 59-33 is the score. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this on C103.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
More than a century of service. Let that sink in for a moment. For more than 100 years, since 1908, and through 4 generations of family-owned business, Georgetown Marble and Granite has stood firm in our community. They've helped thousands of families pay their respects and have memorialized so many lives gone, but not forgotten. When that difficult time comes, Georgetown Marble and Granite will be there to assist you too. Visit their location on East North Street in Georgetown or call 937-378-6314.
Three-pointer is no good. Rebound goes to Miles. It's no good. His putback, and then we have a foul on the rebound. That foul, thank you. Go ahead.
Going to be on Bertram, Colin Bertram, his second.
We got an injured player that has to take a seat, and that will be Aiden Johnson. He'll be replaced by Jasper Brown. Got a shot to the stomach or something.
I say he was pretty aggressive under the basket there, Mr. Schweikert, and with the other guys from Georgetown trying to rebound.
Nice pass inside by Connor Young, but Carson Osborne can't make the finish. But Rogers gets the rebound, gets it back to Jace Rothwell. Back to Rogers. Rogers for three, no good. Ball gets tipped around, controlled by Carson Osborne. All season long, listen for the pregame report with Ben Higgins. Game days at 4:45 and just before our matchups, right here on C103, your home for Shack Sports. And Phil, who made that basket?
That was Schweikert on a drive, slashing drive down the paint for another 2 points for him.
61-33 is the score now for North Adams over Georgetown. Georgetown misses the shot, controlled by Connor Young. Rebound goes out to, his outlet pass goes to Jace Rothwell. Rothwell controls the offense, gives it up to Osborne, now over to Rogers. Rogers thought about a three, passed up, gives it back to Osborne. Now out to Young in the corner for three, no good. Rebound goes to Georgetown. And it's that time again, Phil. We're going to have a mass substitution for Georgetown. Get your pen ready.
Yep.
And we have a travel by Jasper Brown, and here come those subs.
Okay, so we got 3, 14, 10, 22, and we're going to miss somewhere here.
Well, there's only 4 for Georgetown, but you have Thaddeus Moore coming in for North Adams on the other side. The 4 I didn't get from Georgetown.
So we've got Jevin Sponsel back in, Jackson Loudon back in, Max McGinnis, and also Isaiah Ernst back in. Got a little housekeeping on the floor here with the towel.
Was Sponsel one of those subs?
He's not in there.
He is.
It's number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't remember if he came in or was already in.
I think he was already in, wasn't he?
So it must have been a 5-man substitution. I thought there was only 4. North Adams ball after that turnover. Connor Young gives it over to Schweikert. Schweikert drives in toward the base or the foul line, takes a nice little jumper, and it's good. 63-33 now the score.
Schweikert now with 17 for North Adams tonight. Nice game right at the moment.
I think Schweikert is also the league golf champion too, isn't he?
I don't think he was the top one.
Not this year, maybe last year. He's a very good golfer.
Yes.
Three-pointer from Isaiah Ernst is up and good. 63-36 now. Schweikert with the ball, dribbles around, gets a little foul. Schweikert will take a seat along with Carson Osborne, replaced by Colin Toll and
number 12, which will be Dalton Pence.
Thank you.
In.
That last foul was on Georgetown's Isaiah Ernst.
Yep.
Connor Young with the ball in the corner, right in front of his coach. Gives it outside to Dalton Pence. Back to Connor Young. Inside to Rogers. Rogers can't handle it, but it's tipped out of bounds by Georgetown. It'll stay North Adams ball. If you missed any of the action tonight, be sure to check out our archives after we wrap up. Listen later on demand at C103.fm and watch our past televised games on GoodGuysRadioTV.com. North Adams ball Taking it out of bounds in front of the bench. Connor Young with the honors. Gives it outside, controlled by Thaddeus Moore. That's a name you don't see anymore, Thaddeus.
Nope.
Sounds like a politician from the early 19th century.
Yeah,
But
Abraham Lincoln's time.
Thaddeus Stevens, I think, was the Secretary of State or something. No, he's a senator against Lincoln back in the day. And if I'm wrong, then send your letters to C103 and tell me that, and I'll make sure I correct it on the next broadcast.
Wasn't he vice president under somebody too?
He may have been.
I don't know.
Anyway, Thaddeus is a cool name.
Right, exactly.
That's what the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Pass goes inside, can't be controlled by North Adams. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover, Georgetown ball. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the game. Would we be on a running clock at this point? I don't know if anybody's paid attention.
36, no, not yet.
Oh,
35.
35 points, sorry. I thought it was 30. Adding insult to the injury here for Georgetown. I'm already referring to the running clock, and I apologize for that, Georgetown. Sponsor with the ball out top, gives it up to Loudon. Loudon with a three-point shot, banks it in, good. 63-39. Stay tuned after the game. We'll hopefully hear from Coach McCormick. Give you some stats and wrap this thing up. Another successful foundation game here at Georgetown High School at North Adams and Georgetown. North Adams looking to complete the sweep on the day's game. Winning the girls' game earlier today. Final score there was 41-29. We have a foul on the floor.
And in for North Adams is number 3, Caleb Eldridge. Number 12, Dalton Pence stays in. 22, Thaddeus Moore still in.
Somebody else came in, though. That was number 3, Caleb Eldridge. Did you say him?
Yes.
And he commits the foul, pushes
Jesse
off.
Kennedy. Caleb Eldridge with
Colin Toll.
Colin was already in. Caleb Eldridge is in the scorebook with the foul.
The foul prior to that was against Colin Bertram for Georgetown. Sponsor with the ball for Georgetown. Shot from the top of the key from Isaiah Ernst is 3. It's good. Make it 63-42 now, and 29-point lead.
Ernst now with 15,
Nope.
leading all scores for Georgetown.
That is wrong math, excuse me. 21 points. Three minutes to go. Is a steal by Loudon. He's going to take it the other direction. His shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. 3 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the game.
Foul's going to be on Mr. Toll, Colin Toll, his first.
Jackson Loudon goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Believe it or not, this is Georgetown's first time to the foul line tonight.
I think that's some good quality defense that North Adams has put on. They haven't been too aggressive that they've caused a lot of fouls.
Right.
Or been smart about the fouls.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good. Loudon's second shot is up. And no good, rolls around. Rebound goes to North Adams. Caleb Eldridge coming back the other way will be Dalton Pence. Pence gets it to the corner down to Kennedy. Back out top. Oh, now underneath Eldridge. Nice moves there. His shot's up, no good. Controlled by Georgetown on the rebound. Coming back the other way. Shot from the top will be McGinnis. No good. Rebound goes to Ernst. Ernst put back is up and good. Make it 63-44. Now it's a 19-point game. Nice little run here from Georgetown. 11 points in a row.
They got it under 20.
Yeah, I was talking about running clock, and
Right.
then they heard me, so they stepped it up a little bit, scored 11 points straight. Won't be any running clock tonight. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams have emptied their benches out. Shot from the corner from Kennedy. It's good. Three-pointer. 66-44 now the score. 2 minutes to go in the game.
Gives him 9 on the night, all three-pointers.
Shot from the wing for Isaiah Ernst. It's good. three-pointer, 66-47.
He is now the leading scorer in the game for either team.
100 seconds to go in the game. 66-47 is the score. We got a foul out top.
Foul will be on Loudon. That's his first. Coming in for Georgetown will be number 24, Eli Lewis, making his first appearance of the night. Also, Dylan Holtz is in for the G-men.
He came in from the kitchen or something. I didn't even see him check in. He snuck in somehow.
By the way some of them been tonight, they probably haven't.
Dylan Holtz is a freshman. Not to say anything about freshmen, but
no, I was just saying that even in the girls' game, a bunch of them are ready to come in with no matter what.
Kennedy tries the three-pointer. It's off the mark. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Here comes another sub for North Adams as we pretty much have cleared the bench off now.
Yep, Caleb D. Atley in for North Adams, replacing Jesse Kennedy.
Nice move there by Coach McCormick. He's up by 19 and still trying to coach his team and talks to Kennedy about that three-pointer. Maybe not have been the best time for it. Final minute of the game, 66-47 is the score. Georgetown with the ball. We'll wrap this up after the game. Talk to Coach McCormick, give you some statistics, see what happens next. Eli Lewis with a nice little drive and bucket. 66-49 is the score now.
Lewis with his first points. Like Chris said, everybody's gotten in the game for both teams, so that's a good thing. A little varsity experience under their belt, if they didn't have some already.
Final 20 seconds here, as North Adams is probably content to run out the clock, pass the ball, and as long as they make good passes, almost stolen away by Georgetown. Georgetown still playing very intense defense. 15 seconds to go. Oh, there we finally get a steal. Goes out to Holtz. Holtz passes, it's tipped. 2.5 seconds to go. One more whistle there, and we'll wrap this up. Inbounds pass coming in from Georgetown. Sponsel still in there. Gets it out to Lewis. Lewis holds on to it, and that'll end the game. 66-49, the final score. We'll be back right after this on C103.
Gotcha.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Do you remember personal service? Real personal service? Not self-service. Not that push a button and talk to somebody in another country service. The kind of service that you get because people are actually nice, they care, and they really want you to be satisfied. Think that doesn't exist anymore? Think again. Contact the Hazelbaker Insurance Agency in West Union at 937-544-5544 or stop by their office at 100 East Mulberry Street. You've worked hard for what you have. They'll work hard to protect it.
Welcome back to the post-game show here at Georgetown High School. It was North Adams defeating Georgetown in the second matchup of the doubleheader tonight by a final score of 66-49 after the first quarter, and it was all North Adams from the beginning. 21-7 in that first quarter, a 14-point lead after one for North Adams. They opened up with a three-point shot and never looked back. It was tied right after that, but then it was all North Adams. In the second quarter, North Adams outscored Georgetown 16-12 to increase that lead to 18 at 37-19 at halftime. Third quarter, North Adams outscored Georgetown 22-14 to add 8 points to that lead, a 26-point lead after three, 59-33. Georgetown did win that fourth quarter. It was 16-7. Georgetown led. 66-49 was the final score, a 17-point victory. We're going to hear from Coach McCormick here shortly, and we'll get some stats from Mr. Ronimus, and we'll have more to talk about here after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Bertram Pharmacies, serving you at 3 locations, including Donahue Pharmacy in Georgetown, Bristow Pharmacy in Ripley, and Sardinia Pharmacy. Bertram Pharmacies are dedicated to providing you and your family with the care and individual attention that you deserve. Find your local Bertram Pharmacy online or get acquainted with one of their friendly staff members behind the counter. Give your business back to a hometown pharmacy that's invested in your local community. Bertram Pharmacies, better treatment, better care.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
In November, there's really only one dish that we gather our entire family around the table to enjoy, and that's pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza, where right now you can get a large 2-topping pizza and a 2-liter of Pepsi or Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, and it's just $13.99. Be thankful for their fast, snappy delivery and order online at snappytomato.com.
Snappy Delivery.
Georgetown High School after the North Adams Green Devils have defeated the Georgetown G-Men by a final score of 66-49 in this the second matchup of the doubleheader. Joining me now, victorious Coach McCormick. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know this isn't an official game, but it's your first game out of the way. It's kind of an official game for you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thought the guys came out and played with a lot of energy tonight, and this was our first scrimmage. We were supposed to have one earlier in the week, but it ended up got canceled. So the guys were hungry to get out and then play somebody else other than themselves, which they've been doing in practice. So I was happy with the effort.
It's kind of official in this game of your career. Were you nervous?
There might have been a few nerves flowing. I think it was the same way for the kids, but once the ball got tipped up in the air, I think they settled down, and I think the coaching staff did as well. So yeah, a little bit, but I think that's normal.
So was this tonight? Was this your game plan? Are you going to plan on that pressure defense, that pressure full court press? Is that something you're continuing on in the season? I don't want to give away your secrets or anything, but is that something you plan on doing?
Well, the kids have done a really good job of buying into what we want them to do defensively. The last couple of days in practice, our pressure has been really good. And, we want to play the game at an up-tempo pace, especially when you look at there's going to be nights where we're going to be a lot smaller than the teams we're going against, and we want to get as many possessions as possible, just as long as we're making good decisions with those possessions, and pressure defense usually leads to that.
So other coaches are talking to Coach McCormick right now. The job never ends, right, Coach?
Yeah.
So, you're in charge now. You have to make these decisions for the teams. So, what's impressive about your team is that you don't have the traditional 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 guys. You got 5 guys out there that can play all 5 positions. From the looks of it, I don't know that well, but you got guys that can fill in any blank that you have out there, and that's what's impressive about your team. And they're really aggressive.
Yeah. That we want to be tough to guard. We want to be tough to game plan for, and kind of the personnel we have allows us to do that. And guys know their roles, and guys are going to complete those roles as the season goes on.
Well, we noticed I think the first time that Georgetown went to the line was in the fourth quarter. So I commented that's either really good defense or just unlucky on Georgetown part. But I think it was good defense that you guys were smart about any fouls, but you played very aggressively without committing those fouls. And I thought that was very impressive.
Yeah, that's definitely a goal of ours, is to stay out of foul trouble, and while applying that pressure that we want to do. It was a very good job of that tonight. And Georgetown's they're a young team. Coach Kopus does a tremendous job with them, and they're definitely going to be a team that improves as the year goes on. They shot it really well in the second half, I felt like, and just overall happy with the effort that our guys gave, and hopefully it continues.
So you got the preview next Friday night, then you open up against West Union at home. Do you have a scrimmage or two between now and then?
Yeah. We have 2 others to go along with the preview, and we just want to go into them and control what we can control every single night, and play with energy and play with effort, and just get ready for that first game of the year, and then it's all from there.
Well, I'm going to tell everybody it's good coaching because you look like you're in midseason form right now. So I think it's good coaching. I'll just leave it at that. And it's not the players, it's coaching.
No, it's all the kids. These kids have bought in. It's been a little bit different, the transition from me being JV and assistant coach to now varsity coach. They bought in and they have worked their tails off since the summer started. Extremely proud of them, but we don't want to be peaking right now. We want to be peaking come tournament time in February and March. So the work has to continue, and I think with these guys it will.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear from you a lot more this season, Coach. Congratulations on your first victory as a varsity coach. Even though it doesn't count in the standings, but it's still a win in your books. Write it down and then go with it. So good luck this season, Coach.
I appreciate it.
All right, thanks. We'll be back right after this on C103.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage.
Welcome back to Georgetown High School for the post-game wrap-up. Now joining me will be Phil Ronimus with statistics. Phil?
Okay, it's Georgetown falling short to North Adams here on Georgetown's home court by a score of 66-49. As far as scoring went for the G-men, Jevin Sponsel with 6, 2 3-pointers. Aiden Johnson with 4, 2 2-pointers. Austin Miles, one of the two gentlemen in double figures. He had 10, 2 3-pointers and that, 2 2-pointers. Jackson Loudon, a single 3-pointer, single 2-pointer for 5. Eli Lewis, when he got here in this fourth quarter, scored 2. And Aiden Werner, as you heard Chris say, he's usually one of their better scorers, and he only had 2 points in the game. And then leading all scorers for both sides with 20, Isaiah Ernst, he became, finally got it gone there in that fourth and final quarter. 3 threes, a single 2, total of 20 points. Nobody was really in foul trouble. We had Colin Bertrand got 3 for Georgetown, but that was the farthest anybody for either team got. As far as final statistics, Georgetown was 9 for 19 from beyond the arc for the entire game, 47.4%. Inside the arc for the game, 11 for 25. That figures out to 44%. Overall, counting threes and twos, 20 for 43, 46.5%. Got to the line only twice tonight, 0%, 0 for 2. They committed 10 turnovers. For the victorious North Adams Green Devils, we had Jace Rothwell with 4, Connor Young with 9. He had a single 3-point goal in that third quarter. Jesse Kennedy with 2 threes in the third and 1 in the fourth for 9 points. Then we had 3 gentlemen double figures. We had Carson Davis with 10, all of those from inside the arc. So he had 5 2-pointers. Breaston Schweikert ended up with 16. He was 3 for 4 from the line, a single 3-point goal to open the game. And then the rest, he scored in every other quarter as well. And leading all scorers for North Adams with 2 threes, and the rest were 2s, 18 points. So he had 6 2-point goals plus 2 threes. For the Green Devils, ended up with a total of 7 turnovers, so only 17 total in this game. They were 7 for 18 from beyond the arc, 38.9%. From inside the arc, 21 for 34 for the entire game, 61.8%. Overall, then, 3s and 2s combined, 28 for 52, 53.9%. That's pretty good for high school scoring there. They only got to the line 4 times, and that was all in that the first half. 3 for 4, so they shot 75%. But overall, it was a pretty clean game, and I thought the officials did a good job of making the right calls. There was a couple times, but we're all human, as they always tell us as officials. So everybody makes mistakes. So, but anyhow, it's North Adams victorious here in this foundation game over Georgetown by a score of 66-49.
Thank you, Phil. And in the girls' game earlier, the Lady Green Devils defeated the Lady G-Men by a final score of 41-29. That'll wrap it up here from Georgetown High School. Thank you to Lily Randolph back at the studio. Thank you to Matt Hildebrand for the TV production. On behalf of Phil Ronimus and myself, Chris Blanton, thank you for listening tonight. And we look forward to a fantastic season of Shack basketball and Southern Buckeye basketball. That'll be all for tonight. Thanks, folks, for listening. We'll catch you on the next game. Good night from C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.